He also rolled a 20, but they roll with disadvantage, so you just grab them, scrunch them together like an accordion, and just yeet.
Oh, God.
Just absolutely bullying these people. Morin.
Alright. Morin's like, alright, it looks like Shinoa might need some help after all. And he starts heading over to the cart to take a whack at whoever's there.
Shinoa, I'm here to save you.
I can see Morin shouting, "No, how would you save me?" You see more people fly out the window. Yeah, I need to save me.
Oh my fucking god.
Scrum, we both got just a little too penisy.
Fire in the hole! Double kill.
Nice, Violet.
You will remove yourself from my lawn.
Behind you!
Can you imagine Violet being like that old man, the kid on his lawn, runs outside like, go. Oh.
You keep your
What the fuck is that thing?
It's like a giant, like, cat thing. It's so weird. Bro, this game is fucking wild.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Let's slide down this hill.
Oh, shit.
Hunter, I
Come on,
think.
get done. No, it's a smoker somewhere.
Smoker?
Oh, it's dead now.
Hunter.
Oh, I'm getting smoked. I'm getting smoked.
Oh!
Miko, help me.
Oh,
I got you.
I was looking!
I got you. Oh my
I was like,
god.
what is happening?
I'm leaving this rock. This
You
is a
like
death
literally
rock.
next to you is like, oh, look at these funny flowers. Fucking have an ass. Like,
Looking over at Silver and he's like, arms are flailing. Like, this is not the time to dance, damn it.
Let's try and cross
Zombies
this
on the
alley.
loose. Quit voguing and help.
Miko just jumping.
The running animation is great.
oh. Okay. Oh, was that a 9? Brother!
Loaded.
Someone buried Gura underground. We gotta free her.
Who's there?
There she is.
Yo, it's time to say some racist shit up in here.
Oh god.
We're screaming. Racism inhibitors are activated. It's illegal. You can't do that.
Just
That's illegal.
Right on then. Blech.
Are you ready for the most on-the-nose thing you've ever seen in your entire life? No, you're not.
Oh no. Dun dun.
Oh my god.
The umbrella company. Dun dun dun.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, fuck,
shit.
fuck.
Wait, why me?
I
That fucked up.
don't have a Molotov.
I've got a pipe bomb.
You just got... No!
Dead? Is it dead? Yeah.
It is dead.
I'm trying to shoot grenades to not hit any of you. I'm like, alright, cool. Targeted the shot. So I was like, I got a pipe bomb. I just see it roll right at my feet. Like, that's a spicy meatball.
Weapons here.
Look, man, I helped.
I see.
Special infected don't get triggered by those things. They just ignore them completely.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is.
Oh!
What's happening?
Yeah, don't go in there, don't go in there.
Damn it.
Oh my god. God, you ran directly in front of me as I threw the bottle to stun him. It broke on your head and then I got psychosis. God damn.
Ah!
Good.
Found a
Whatever's
machine,
happening
Nico.
to you, I hope it hurts.
Ah! I took it from you.
Nice.
Dang, light on screen.
God damn, babe. Oh my god, kick his ass.
You block it for me.
Yep.
Well. Okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
saw
hide
him.
in the bathroom, Violet.
Where's it going? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right?
He's behind you. Right.
I love how left or right means stand there with your thumb in your ass and not tell me anything.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Nope.
Your
Leaving. Gonna tell me
phone's
what to
on
do.
the desk. The
I do
battery
what I
is
want.
dead. It's charged now.
I'm running. Making a break for it.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is
What up,
waiting for
bitch?
you.
Oh, there's a beagle.
He just pulled
what
the
the hell?
floor. What the hell?
You glitch out!
There's no getting past that truck unless you two do something about
I think I gotta deploy my shoot soon.
Yeah, if you're scared, deploy your shoot.
Wobbly, 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 wobbly.
I'll head to this fucking bivouac and get us a new bird.
You guys are so.
Yeah, I agree with Mitri.
Kinda make
Keep
a
your
right.
enemies close.
Welcome everyone. I'm Violet Paladin, and today I'm joined by my friends. I've got Lasse,
Over here.
Mabzok,
Greetings, everyone.
Mitrion,
French people are evil.
all right, special guest
Okay,
Saru,
What the fuck?
I didn't hear anything, and Sleeping Dragon.
I guess I will reiterate what Mitrion said. French people are evil. I don't know.
Oh my god, lady in a leotard with a gun for only 24 cents on the PlayStation Store. Ooh, we are making big bucks today.
Wait, what
Stream not
game is
sponsored by.
that? It's like, this is not sponsored by.
All right, so just to do a quick recap, because it's been 2 months since we played the Evil game. All right, so you all are in the town of Alden Cross, and because I know there's been a little bit of confusion, you are here to kill these people. You're not here to save them. You're not here to help enthrall them to your cause. You are here to absolutely disassemble their defenses and murder them. So,
Hence the evil campaign.
so you are in the town of Alden Cross. You are running around all over the place, causing fucking issues. And in one of your many travels, you've discovered La Criatura, and decided to take him and the person who created him in a combat scenario. However, you are not ready for the severe and total ass whipping you received, and hence just ran like goats on fire and managed to escape. The creature did not chase you because it was basically the beginning of the day cycle for the town, so it would cause too much commotion. So you are all severely injured, emotionally and physically.
Only two of us are.
Only two of you.
Only two of us are. Loves and 10 constitution.
And that's where we're gonna
I broke
start.
my back.
I didn't run away. I was forced away. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, you were bloody unconscious, man.
Yeah, I could have won that. You shouldn't have dragged me away.
No, I'd win.
Oh my god, I need a meme of that now. Celeste getting his ass beat. Nah, I'd win. You see his like face all blusted up. Nah, I'd win. I was like, I ain't hear no fat Betty singing.
All right, pull up the map. Okay. Outstanding.
We just need a shot of your character cut in half.
Yeah.
of the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Just but a scratch.
The wait, let me try that again.
Okay, so this is where we
I wanted to
start.
make another meme, but I choked.
It happens. Oh yeah, and then Ghost is also here. I don't know if he's going to show up or not, but if not, his character is here hopping around. So this is where we start our story. Two of you are severely injured, and oh, you're unconscious, right? Yep.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
who saved them, by the way?
I mean, Ghost stimmed
Okay,
us.
okay, all right.
So we're basically.
Because I believe Erna was in the castle at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Okay,
But,
so-
I remember Ghost using a healing item or a spell or one of those two things.
Mhm. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm on the floor.
It's time to win.
Well, you're not in combat anymore, so you'll be stabilized during no more death saving throws, but you are unconscious. So if you want to heal them, we can heal them. But you also have to explain how the fuck you got so badly injured.
Yeah, I think we should fall back to the Osterman Manor. That place was empty.
Right.
Us.
Isn't that exactly if we make a beeline for it? Isn't that exactly fruit? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, we don't make a
It's the
beeline,
way
we
we
circle
came.
around.
Yeah, because I mean, the creature and the guy are over here in their hut still, so they're probably doing the same thing you are, trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of here without being seen.
We could probably
Like-
skirt the edge of the town at least.
Yeah. So everybody
They're
who's
not gonna go in
conscious, give me a survival check and a stealth.
Wait, everyone who is or isn't conscious?
Who is conscious?
Who is? It would be
Oh,
funny
okay.
if we just thrashed around with being unconscious, right?
Okay.
You want survival?
Look,
and
I know,
stealth?
Survival and stealth, yeah.
I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful while I'm unconscious.
Sure, why I have penalty.
You're wearing your armor. Let me see something.
Yeah. And I explicitly established that my armor has a boob window.
No, it's because of Raymond's role.
Yeah.
Because we don't do stealth penalties.
Yeah, I always take the highest number, but let me see if I can just remove the armor penalty. I think I can do that. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Raymond, give me another stealth check.
All right.
Outstanding. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, if it happens again with everybody else, let me know, and I'll take it off your armor.
I mean,
'Cause I-
happened with me. I'm a druid.
Yeah, because I watched a I forgot. He's an Italian like HEMA historian. He named himself after one of the archangels, but he was just like, yeah, the stealth in armor is completely fucking possible. It was very easy to do, and he just like showed how you would just use like your cloak to stop the plates from clinking around. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that completely invalidates any of the bullshit of just like, oh no, you're wearing heavy armor, you can't be quiet. You absolutely can be fucking quiet in armor.
Like Metaton or something?
Metaton, yeah, or Metatron or something like that. Okay,
That's a transformer.
that's Megatron. What are the other archangels? All right. So yeah, you are posted up here behind the Osterman Manor. It's abandoned. Let's see.
Where was that? Oh, number 10. 19, yeah, 19.
19, yeah. Yeah, so you're in front of the Osterman Manor. It's completely abandoned. It is a house for sale. So there are people that would come around for like an open house kind of thing and show it off. But if you are only there for a short amount of time, you can probably patch up your wounds and be gone before anybody notices you. So let's say nobody failed the stealth, nobody failed the survival. So you all managed to make it without getting lost. You just held hands and hid inside there. Okay, so let's commence John's thing, actually. You're safe for now. Valentine. What up, Ghost?
Sorry, I was muted, by the way. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
muted himself.
My mic likes to pick up background sound, so I just.
Oh,
muted it.
okay. I was like,
I feel like it's completely fine though.
yeah, I don't hear anything from your background or
I mean, if we wait long enough, it might.
anything.
Okay, so now Erda, you have just put the entire Erdosi on this captain. He's completely asleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, you can join Ghost. It's not a problem. Your
Yeah,
character's still here.
Disgusting.
I mean, honestly, if you're watching Ghost, you could just play from there because that way you can see the entirety of the screen.
Yeah, just jump in the Discord at least.
Yeah. Well, he can't be in the call and also watch the stream at the same time.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah. So playing with the delay, that way at least you can see everything that's happening. I mean, it's up to him. Either way, you can join no matter what. Yeah. So Erda, you have just absolutely fucking laid it on him. He is just honk shoe. He's asleep.
It's still
You
at
know it.
night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I think we did this before. Like, remember I looked around the rooms and I almost got caught by the elf guy. Do I have to do anything else other than that? 'Cause you did tell me like before. I remember because I remember going through all the captains, like 3 of the captains' room. Third one was basically the awake elf one that you had to roll
Yeah.
stealth away.
Yeah. This guy, what the hell is his name? He's Varning. Oh, Barhold. Yeah. So Barhold is awake because he's an elf, so he's just tranced and he's working. But I mean, you can still explore the castle. You just got to be sneaky about it.
Sure, I just need a map of the castle.
No. How about that? Share the map.
I think I also found like the storeroom. Also,
You found the hatch leading to the storeroom that leads to the inn.
yeah.
Mhm.
Am I on the second floor or the first floor?
You are on the first floor. Yeah, this map is very confusing. So don't feel
Yeah,
bad
'cause
if
I
you're
was
like,
like,
what the
wait a
fuck is happening? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure. I was like, wait a minute, am I right? All right, go back up. I already checked number. Wait, where? He was in number 3, right? The guy in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I checked number 4, 4, and 5.
Mhm.
Is any door I see down here or no?
There's one here. Yeah.
Going up, right? No, yeah. Then there's just a staircase going up.
Yeah, this is going down. So then,
Down? Oh, okay.
yeah. Let's see what the Huya here is. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. I forgot. This map is enormous, so let me just zoom you
Yeah, I
out
just
over
want
here.
to be sure.
Yeah. So as you proceed up, yeah, you're going up. My bad, not down.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, holy shit.
Like I said, this map is very confusing, and it's even worse in the book. Like it's terrible. Yeah. So as you cross up here, you end up on this floor. There are a bunch of banners for Talonguard and other allied nations.
Mhm.
There is a door here, and then a staircase leading even further up.
I'll stealth check the door first. Is that okay?
Okay, so you walk up to it, and you realize that there's not even a lock on this door. It's just one of those like circular metal ring doors. So you could just push it open.
Sure, I'll try to open it stealthily then.
Okay.
All right, 24.
Yeah.
Peek out.
Oh yeah.
Like Metal Gear Solid style.
So this is what you see. Did I put walls in this thing?
What the
Is
hell?
Erda dummy thick though?
Yeah, the clap of her ass cheeks is not alerting the guards, thankfully.
She stick her cape between them.
I've never seen the art of Erda, Sarah.
I'm afraid.
Why? No, it's in the pictures. It's just you can always check it up there. I think I posted it there just so they could get like a visual. Actually, his wife did that for me.
Yeah.
Whose wife?
My wife.
Violet's, yeah. I commissioned.
You have
No, it's his phantom wife.
Yeah, I know. I rarely speak about my wife. But yeah, she did the art for John's Huya. Okay.
And Mela too, by the way. Just
Yeah, I gotta have her redo everybody's things now that I think about it, because she did all the art tokens for the other campaign, but like those players don't play with us anymore, so it's just like I gotta have her redo the art.
Oh, it's just below in the Everdark characters. I uploaded the whole commission picture. Anyways, what's 27A? that a shed?
27A.
It's a big.
Let me pull it up here.
The fuck? That looks like a fountain. And the 20 looks like a statue. Okay.
127.
Are we alive again?
We are live, yeah.
It's just my thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Or do you mean if we were healed or not?
Are we conscious?
let Erda finish her.
yeah, you guys have managed to make it to safety. So you're hiding in a house right now, but we haven't healed you or anything yet. All right. So Erda, as you're skulking through the grass, you see that this 27A is actually a discipline platform. So you see that it's a pole on a large platform. There's blood all around it and chains and manacles and shit like that. Like
What,
it's
is it like that Starship Trooper kind of thing? Like
yeah,
by
like
wall?
the stockade
Ah,
essentially.
yeah. Okay. And 28 is a statue, and 27 is a fountain, right?
Yeah, 28 is a statue, 27 is a fountain. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you note at it that the blood and stuff is very old and very dusty. So you feel like this garrison has probably been very well disciplined, so they don't have to use this platform anymore, but it is still here just in case.
I see 26. Is that like a church?
Yes. So you notice that this building in particular is built from a different set of stone than everything else. It has giant windows on the sides. I didn't bother putting the windows in the actual model because it'd just make the building look like a bunch of holes. But imagine that they're there.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. That looks like a church.
Yeah.
That or a meeting room. But,
Mhm.
I see like on the right. This is like stairs. Is that to like another room?
The stairs leading up to the upper banisters,
Like-
there's other things inside
this one?
here.
Like this one?
Yeah,
I meant-
there's a raised platform you can walk around on, like the battlements.
Yeah. Okay. What's the one on this? What's the stairway to the south lead to? More battlements?
Yeah, same thing.
I'll stealth my way up to the west really quick. Check across the platform like this way.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, yeah.
The hill.
16.
Okay. Let me see what's inside this room here.
So hi Ghost, how are you doing?
What's up, Ghost?
I like your lizard.
Doing well. Oh, that's why I need to change that.
Someone say lizard. I knew the lizard people were among us.
Okay.
Also among us. Funny.
It's about 2 weeks when we play the Western campaign again.
Oh yeah.
Abe Lincoln was a lizard man.
All right. So 31. You peek inside here again, and there's nobody. But this is a room where there's a bunch of like dining tables and like a feast is laid out. You feel like this is a large audience chamber, and you can there's a giant throne there. So I'm sure this is where important people have important meetings.
Okay. Shit. I'll just scurry back to the tower and check up upstairs for now.
Okay.
Go up another stairway.
So you go back up.
Yeah, go up another stairway stealthily, I guess.
Okay. So is there anybody in this room?
With a 22 stealth, just snake eatering it. Snake eat.
Oh, did you hear they're going to remake that game?
I thought they did already.
No.
They still haven't come out with it. They're just teasing it.
Oh, I thought it was already out. Okay, yeah. So this area here is an arrow room. So there are just piles and piles and piles of quivers and barrels full of arrows. It's completely unguarded for right now. There's a lot of oil and shit in here too. It's only lit by two wall sconces, and yeah, that's all you see.
Okay. And you said is there another stairway going up or no? This is just the top part already.
Yep, there's another staircase going up.
Okay, keep going up.
Okay. So as you go up, the second you crest the top of the stairs, an overwhelmingly disgusting smell fills your nose. You hear what has to be dozens, if not 100, birds just hooting and pooing all over the place, and you hear like a soft voice speaking to them, trying to calm them down and everything else.
Oh shit, it's Venice.
It's an aviary.
There's a singular door blocking your way. You don't really know what's behind it outside of the birds and maybe that one guy.
Can I check to see if the door's locked really quick?
Is the door locked? Find out. 43. Three. Yeah, it actually has a pretty well maintained lock. It's surprising how well everything else here in this tower is kind of like, by the numbers, whatever. But this one has like a really, really good lock on it for some goddamn reason.
Is there any way I could like kind of hear what he's talking about, or like just like to see if I could overhear anything he says in the door?
Okay, so give me perception.
Perception? Okay.
Perception, yep.
Sorry, your voice kind of went like, oh, nat 20.
Yeah, so you put your ear to the door, and you just close your ears, and you just use your fucking beast senses, and you hear someone talking, but they're not saying words like how we would say words. They're saying words as if they came from a soundboard, and it's what appears to be many voices all saying words of encouragement, just talking to the birds. You only hear one set of footprints walking around, but you hear many voices.
That's not ominous at all.
Just like home.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'll mark it off. But Order doesn't understand what he's just hearing him babble on, but not really nothing really coherent, right?
No, I mean, you're hearing complete sentences like, oh, sweet baby, good baby, no, Martin's here. But again, it's not one voice. It's one set of footprints. There's clearly only one person in this room, but this one person is speaking in multiple voices. But again, not like how a normal person would speak, like Bumblebee from Transformers. Like it's like a soundboard. It's like they're mimicking voices.
Okay, all right. I'll make a mental note about this. And I'll just go back down for now.
All right.
But I can arrange some stuff later on then when I'm not really. I was thinking of just like doing some stuff right now, but I'm in the castle and they might suspect me, so I'll just wait for now.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart. You can still do some stuff. Yeah.
Stop trying to tempt me. I can go back to where the fountain place is and try to check north. I think was there doors up there to the north? I have to check.
Let's see here.
Like this one here.
What is 22? Okay. Yeah, so this leads to a portcullis, which is actually connected down over here. It's fucking weird. So, if you cross this threshold, there is a giant crest here, and this is one of the main ways of getting to and from the castle from the main road. Give me an investigation.
Right. Investigation, right?
Oh, while they're doing that, Violet, where'd they put the rabbit?
You're on a different map. He's inside the castle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Kind of shitty. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Yeah. So you look at the door, look at the floor, walk the dinosaur, and you say that there's hoof prints all over the place. So you feel very strongly that there are mounted patrols that come through here, but you're not entirely sure how many or when.
Okay. Okay. I'll go back.
Did you say hoof prints or footprints?
Both.
Prints. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there are people that ride horses through here, and the people that march around on foot also.
Okay.
All right, so you're in
What's 23? What's 23?
23. So 23 is basically the entirety of the wall. You say it's just thick stone walls, and you can like look over the side and see like Alton Cross and things like that. Huh!
And 23A is basically the gate control, looks like?
Yeah, so 23 is the seal of Ballantine. It's also a giant crest. However, this one has a giant winch on it. And if you were to drop it, it would drop a giant stone portcullis over the wall, over the door, so that people could not break through. So if you were to, close it, for example, or jam it open so it couldn't be closed, bugbears could break through here and have absolutely nothing stopping them from leaving the castle.
How long would they be able to fix it if I break it?
You're not entirely sure, but I mean, if you broke it, it would not work. Either down or up. Either way would be bad. Down, they're trapped inside. Open, nothing can stop them getting in or out.
It's too early anyway. So how long do we got? Like a whole month, right?
Yeah, you got plenty of time. This is like your second day.
Yeah, I just make a note of it again, so I need to know what the fuck to mess with.
Yep.
You're also not grind.
Huh?
You're on that grind, I said. Like the
Oh.
grind mindset. Get this job done as quickly as possible.
From that mindset into a grind set.
We did do it in less than a week in the first playthrough. I just don't remember how.
Valentine breach any percent.
It's not a speed run. I'm working with you guys this time. So last time I just did it just to troll our old DM. Got pissed off.
You're still from my perspective the most the person worked on it the most so far because we're just goofy.
Well, I mean, it's a team effort. Order does it, and so. And I guess what's 30 by the way?
Trust me, I'm the best of us all anyway.
The number 30 is the stables. This is where all the horses are kept. There's nothing really particular of note here. The only thing of super importance is Lord Haviland's warhorse is here, and you can tell which one is his because it's the biggest and most like ornately decorated horse. Its mane is brushed and braided like that. That is a nice ass horse, and the rest are just like regular common riding horses.
Right for it, eh?
Mm-hmm. The only one you haven't looked at is 26, the actual church itself.
Is that a ladder if I go in there? What is that by inside of it?
Yes.
Is that a ladder?
Yeah, it's a ladder.
Oh, is it? Can I open it? Oh.
Let me see something.
Can't get the ribs.
Oh. Oh.
What? Yes. No.
But he didn't say "oh no," so it should be fine.
Oh no, I am absolutely saying oh no. Okay, so Erda, you cross inside here. As you cross the threshold, you realize that there's nobody inside this church, and you hear a faint celestial humming, and it's beautiful. It's angelic singing, but there's nobody here, and directly in front of you.
You are so dead. I hope you know that.
Shut up. The church is basically dusty. No one's been inside.
No, the church is maintained. It's just empty. There's no one in it right now.
Yeah, I'll back out slowly. It's just triggering. It's gonna be triggering.
The time for backing out has long since passed.
The time for backing out has stopped as soon as you stepped into this door.
Yeah. Prepare for combat.
Is it?
Prepare for trouble. Make it double.
So.
Now you're choosing to pray. Don't worry about it.
A voice that just booms and echoes inside your skull, Erda. It sounds like many voices all at once.
Oh crap!
It appears in front of you, and it says, "Be thee good or evil."
Oh fuck me! Can I roll?
Lying is.
May I ask what the full name of this creature is? Because I just see Archon of Far.
Probably
Lantern Archon Gestalt. It's the Archon of the Stars.
What Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Can I roll deception?
Absolutely. Lie to an angel. Do it.
I mean,
I'll try. No, man.
You can
Let's say
most certainly try.
depending on the lore of his world, could be
Oh,
good.
fuck,
It
it's not
could be
that
I mean,
bad.
yeah.
But let's hope for the good because the bad is oh no.
By the way, not me going through what a druid can cast, because I'm pretty sure if I've got all the time in the world to basically toy with my entire spell list.
Do it. Do it now. All right.
I'm just gonna roll performance and just gonna say just a lost soul wandering around.
That's a deception. So give me a deception check.
I'm not saying no. Trying to see if can I roll performance? That's not great.
No. Oh, come on. I'm saying you almost rolled a 20. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I know. I
Alright.
saw. I was like, it's fine. It's mod 20 now.
So it looks at you and it says, rolling insight.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
It rolled a 24.
No, you are gonna.
Are you
So
serious?
So it says, fool, you have lied and desecrated this church with your foul presence. Turn back now or face divine wrath. And then it spins.
I would just go.
That spin would have looked way
If
better.
it's gonna let me leave, I'm just gonna go back out.
Yeah.
Bye.
So as you cross the threshold, it leaves.
All right, bye.
Yeah, it's like, all right, bye. I was just coming in there. I was like, okay. I was like, whew. Like, enemy avoided. I'll just go back for now.
Yeah, I mean, it just guards the church. He's the Lorax who speaks for the trees. So.
Nah, I mean, I just looked around. I wasn't trying to like do anything yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Make a note again. Church is absolutely
oh
no go zone.
Yeah, there's one last place you haven't looked at. So as you leave, you come over here, and
What's this? Oh, where is this? How do you get from there?
from the walkway here.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna just ask you earlier. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So you walk over here. Is there over here? Some of these.
Is it the kitchen?
It is not a kitchen. They only serve death here.
I mean, that looks like like cooking pots or something.
Yeah, no, give me a second. I done goofed and I didn't put a door here like I was supposed to.
Dungeon? No, it can't be.
It is it's the area where they put like the molten glass and stuff like that. Fuck.
Molten glass?
The bakery?
No, they have molten glass that they pour in murder holes. So whenever anybody tries to attack the castle, they just pour molten glass on them, and then it freezes, and then it becomes glass that you die in.
Yeah, that sounds like a bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So let's see. Number 25. I just gotta make sure there's no people in here, so you don't just get caught on accident. This is gatehouse. Level 2. Arrow slits in the walls. There are 2 great cauldrons filled with heated sand that are tended to day and night. The sand is kept blistering hot, ready to be poured through the murder holes.
Which is right in front of me.
2 stout winches. Okay, so there are 4 guards continuously posted here. So, yeah, so there are 4 guards walking up and down here all the time.
All right. Just keep an eye out so I know. Remember, this is the murder holes. All right. I'm gonna go back, get in bed again with that guy. Who's still knocked out.
Okay.
Wait, that guy, who was he again? Sorry, which captain was he again?
I don't know. Let's find out. I think it's Zach. Zach Ederly. Yeah, Zach Ederly.
Yeah, I think it was Zach. Yeah.
Is that the one that sleeps with the other guy's wife? Or...
Probably.
6.
Yeah, because I think he's cheating on Caitlin Mott. Yeah.
Is there any way I can like grab one of his personal stuff that the other guy would know that's actually his? They'll like plant it at her house.
Yeah, absolutely. You can grab like a seal of his, a signet ring, a dagger that has like his house on it. Like any personal identifying information, you can grab it.
I'll grab the signal ring and I'll kind of hide it on me. So when I leave
Okay. So you spend the rest of the night cuddled up, waiting for your chance to leave.
Yep.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Yep.
Roll for big spoon, little spoon.
All right. Zach's rolling for big spoon. He got a 13. Beat his big spoon check.
What do you want me to roll? Con?
Rod D20.
Oh, all right. Probably. Oh crap. Whoops, sorry.
Big spoon or jetpack? Let's find out.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Thou hath been spooned. Back to Elden Cross.
Spoon by spoon ear.
I'm just picturing someone holding up just a spoonful meme, like a giant spoon.
Now I've been spooned.
Imagine like the Dark Souls like pray slaughter. It's just like pray spooned. All right. Oh yeah. The team back in Elden Cross. You have slunk back into the house. Nobody knows you're here. No one's expecting you. The house is completely empty because it's for sale. You have 2 unconscious members of the team with you. You don't know where Erda is. You know she's in the castle, right? But you don't know what she's up to or what she's doing. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting.
So, last time we left off, didn't I bring one to consciousness with the cure wounds?
Yeah, I thought you did.
One of them is unconscious.
No, we're both unconscious. By
What are you saying?
technicality.
I thought he cured one to not be unconscious.
Yeah, but we're both unconscious in terms of game terms.
Oh, yeah. So who got cured? Make the choice.
If I remember, I chose the healer because they would have more than I would.
Makes sense.
Ridiculous.
We're not in a combat scenario. Let him.
Yeah, but I'm me.
True, he is him.
What more the reason to keep him unconscious?
I'm more.
That's almost half my health. Oh my god.
Melee, you feel 2 tiny rabbit paws rub together and they just shock you back to life, and you're like,
Yeah, followed by that, I'm also going to cast Cure. Keep the train going. Cure wounds on Celeste.
on yourself. Hell yeah.
There you go.
I'm heavy now.
Which is actually a little bit more because I still have my weapon, which gives the Lunateers, which gives me holding this magic weapon you gain bonus action. Oh, that's new. Didn't read that. When you cast a spell
You
and
can
lose hit
read?
points, you can reroll d4. Can roll a d4 and add the number rolled on top of the amount of hit points restored. So I'm just gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, every point counts.
Yeah. So add 1 more HP to him.
Yep, did it.
Ooh,
I like
big
how
bucks.
Mitri has 69 hit points total. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we taking like a short rest here?
No, we go back and kill that thing.
Before you do that, I would like to take a short rest. Can I?
No.
No, I think first thing first is just to ask, like, what the hell were you guys thinking? Like, we're here to do shady shit. We shouldn't care.
Damn, go ahead, Sarah.
Get him.
Lay down the law.
Talk your
Lay
shit,
down the law.
Galil.
If you want to like learn what this guy's up to, that's fine. We're here to do shady shit. We need to know what's going on. But otherwise, like, what the fuck? Honestly, other than healing up, I think our first move should actually be to contact this guy and be like, "Yo, we're sorry."
No.
Sorry.
Listen, all I did. Right?
Listen, party foul, my bad.
All I did. Because my memory serves me perfectly. What I did was I laid eyes on this guy ever since I knew something was up with the creature and him.
Simp.
Confronted him about it. He dimension doored. We followed him through said dimension door, and he initiated the attack.
Well, yeah, he's up to shady shit. What do you think he's gonna do?
True.
Like if
I
somebody
I tried.
I have a quick.
I tried to kill him.
Violet, may I cast augury?
like you
Yeah,
got, like,
actually.
a couple of assassins on your team. Maybe have one of us like talk to the guy and be like, "Yo, what's good, dude?"
What's up, Ghost?
I tried talking, but he was not able to be convinced by my magnificent talking power.
Everybody who's not Ghost, shut up. What up, Ghost?
I was gonna ask, like, did I come in as they were getting out of there?
Yeah, basically. They ran it. You ran into them as they were fleeing like goats on fire from getting their ass kicked inside out.
So they were fighting does not know my implications with the party.
No,
Okay.
no. All right.
So do either of you two want to enlighten me as to what the hell just roughed up Nature Boy over here?
Nature girl, I'm a woman.
I'm a woman. That's a woman.
I was thinking the same.
I was thinking of the very specific Amelia clip where she's like, "I'm not a girl. I'm a woman." Terrible.
No, I was thinking of the scene from the Lorax.
Yeah, no, fantastic. That's a woman.
So anyways, I've been calling it a creature. It is.
No, called by its real name.
La criatura. TM.
Exactly. What are you? Who's buffing? What is that noise? Stop vomiting.
I did the vomit noise, and then Saru continued with it. Anyways.
Stop that.
Anyways, casting augury, right? That's
Mhm.
what I wanted to. This is why I wanted to like take a moment, right? But since my last short rest, I only cast like 2 spells, which would be Wither and Bloom and Cure Wounds. So
Mhm.
technically, my other spells are unrevealed that if I just changed all of them, as long as I stick to my limitations, right?
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying I want to cast augury.
Mhm.
You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
I'll be an
answer.
What is the
I'll
course
be
of action
entirely
you're trying to
honest.
take?
If I go to the nearest guards and report this guy, what will happen? If it will be good or bad, that wheel and woe or nothing.
All I can think about is tentacle.
So, you explain how you cast the spell.
I take I take a few bones from
Mhm.
my component pouch, basically just toss them to the ground to see how they lay.
Mhm.
And by that, I try to determine how it works.
What kind of bones?
Dragon wormling.
Ooh.
So to say, you just casually roll human bones on the ground.
Don't worry about it.
Literally me.
So, as you're sitting there looking through the bones, spirit connects with you, and you feel like this is generally a pretty solid course of action. You have La Criatura's mansion, you have the connection to the guy. The main problem would come from not being able to make those connections to the guards, and also explaining your presence here, because no one knows who you are, and if people start to dig too deeply, it might uncover problems for you. But you feel generally, if you went to the guards and told them about the fucking creature that haunts the fields, it'd probably go well in your favor.
So, taken from this is for both and both good and bad results from this reading. All right, thank you.
Yeah,
I mean,
there is a strong
if
possibility for good, provided you do the proper steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you just have to word it properly to them.
Of course.
Like, the one thing I would be like worried about would just be like, oh, suddenly the guards are on high alert, making our job harder.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. You're right.
Like, the idea I had was like if we could somehow like mend the bridge a little bit with this guy, is that like if he's looking to cause problems like elsewhere, that could be a sick diversion for us.
Yeah. You're not entirely sure why the creature was created, so it could be any number of things. So yeah, getting to the root of it is also a good option for sure.
I need a bit to think about this. Of course, I told what I got from the party. That might be a good idea. That's all I'm useful for right now.
Yeah.
Do you trust this magic of yours?
Very much so.
Nah, it's out of control. I don't believe in my own shit at all.
All right. Like, I don't trust my own powers.
Like the Dark Phoenix, I can't control it.
I might be not the best spellcaster, but at least I don't need to suffer sass from my weapon.
We've all been there, you know what I mean?
Low self-esteem druid.
Oh no. So are you guys gonna rest here, or are you guys gonna move on?
If the injured people need to rest, then rest.
No, we need to continue.
Here's my take on this, right?
Uh-huh.
Far be it for me as someone who's not amongst your group to recommend this, but the rest of your group does not know what just transpired here, and probably is still going about the plan.
Well, it's pretty much everyone here except where is the Dark Elf actually?
We have an Everdark group since when?
She's getting her back blown out in the castle. Also, I'm looking through the fucking through the combat tracker. You guys did 3 points of damage to the creature.
Just 3.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I did 3 damage.
They
I
ask where the
cast
dark
Wither and Bloom.
that's where the dark elf with the rabbit just goes does the one finger into the whole bitch.
Yeah, nasty.
Nice.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
I see.
Yeah, you're a rabbit. You ought to know all about that.
Right.
Anyways,
Oh, the hustle,
Mela-
sweetheart.
Mela would can I just go is someone willing to carry me?
Sure.
How heavy do they look?
Yeah, Galil will do it. Just don't mind if your toes drag a little.
If that, so you're willing to carry me? Is that what I'm getting?
Mhm.
All right. I wild shape into a weasel.
Nice.
That works.
Just put me in a bag or something. I want to take.
Inserts into pants.
No. Why do you
Mhm.
have a weasel in your pants?
I made you guys into a little robot.
No, I should have wild shaped into a squirrel. What the fuck, Saru?
Squirrels in my pants.
Exactly.
You remember in like the One Piece arc where they're on the evil like ghost island thing and they try to combine into a mech?
Yeah, Thriller Bark. Where they try to fucking form the mech that they've never established was a thing before ever, and then Robin refused.
Yeah, it's just that with Grumblejack as the base.
Absolutely. Oh, fucking stupid. Yeah, so I'm gonna say you guys take a break here then, because fucking there's really nothing else for you guys to do. Waiting for Erda to come back. Unless you guys want to continue on without resting.
One of them is a masochist, I guess.
All right. So you guys long rest.
Immediately caught and reported to the guards for breaking and entering.
It's a house for sale.
Yeah, so while you guys are
Oh,
sitting
break
here
and
resting
enter.
up, Tish performs a ritual and sends off a funny looking animal to go find Erda, let her know where you guys are at.
But okay. I'm just,
She's a
like,
wizard.
not
She's
meet up.
use a familiar to go find you.
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking, can't we just like meet at the inn?
I mean, these guys are
No.
badly bruised and injured. They got to heal themselves and cover up the blood and everything. Just walking into the inn all fucked up. Hey, we're tired. No one look at us.
I mean, sure, okay.
All right. So Erda, you
Fell down
fresh,
the stairs.
right? We're all very clumsy. We hit every doorknob on the way down. Valentine. So Erda, you wake up, again, little spooned, and the guy or the captain with you is like, "Oh, that was great. Um, I'll see you again, I guess."
Would you mind escorting me at the castle? I do not remember we got in.
It's like, "Oh yeah, of course. Let me get dressed." So he takes a little bit of time, puts his clothes on. Give me a sleight of hand to steal whatever you were gonna steal from him.
Alright, give me one. It was a signet ring or something like that.
Mhm.
I will re-roll that.
Much better.
Reroll that.
All right. Yeah. So he's gonna. What's his passive 10? Man, if you had gotten a 10, you would have beat it perfectly.
No.
All right. So he's like, yes, of course. So he gets dressed and escorts you out of the castle. So as you leave the castle, you are then joined by a mysterious animal that you know is Tish's familiar, and it leads you back to the area that you're all hiding in.
Okie dokie.
How do you approach the group? Because they know that the thing has been sent out for you, but they don't know where you're coming from.
Well, since Valentine is from basically 13, I'm gonna just act all normal walking down the road and see when I just like a break near the house, I could break to the side and go in through the back.
Okay.
Be from the door side.
So everybody inside the house, roll perception. Erda, give me a stealth.
Wait, who's inside the house?
All of us.
Everybody who's not Erda.
Oh. It's probably gonna see me because I rolled pretty low today. So
That's an 8.
except for
Wow.
Except for Raymond, I guess.
Can you roll for me?
And for Celeste, I guess.
19.
Hell yeah. For superior senses. Perception.
Well, of course.
Galil's just sleeping on the job or some shit.
Well, 3 out of 5, not that bad.
Sleeping on a barrel, like backwards. Honk shoe. Yeah, so Galil's asleep, Mela's asleep. Raymond, Celeste, and Smokey, you're all eyes glued to every door, every window. So as Erda slips in, she notices you, and you'll wave and reconnoiter.
Good to see that.
And
again.
the mech is complete.
No,
Wait, what my leg?
Wait, why is this the foot?
I mean, I just grabbed them in whatever random order. We can switch them around.
Unrelated, okay?
Mhm.
Why in the world do druids have so many wall spells of 3rd level?
No idea.
Because they're all Republicans, that's why.
Hell yeah. Cast that wall.
Erupting Earth makes a 20-foot cube of Earth, basically a very short wall. Then there's Wind Wall, don't need to elaborate.
Chest high
And then
wall.
there's Wall of Water, I don't need to elaborate.
Or recap everybody on what happened.
What is a tidal wave but a moving wall?
Oh, okay. So, I was waiting for Lassie to be done with this little.
What news have you, Erda?
So, basically, let them know about the castle. I draw them a map from my mental thing. So, like, especially make a note of them that there's a church that really should not go into, especially because there's like a archon there just guarding it as soon as you step through the threshold. I also make aware of the gate mechanism that we could jam. There's also the murder holes with the molten glass. I told them about the captains. At least 2 of them are not really there. There is an elven captain that we probably have to kill off. That doesn't really sleep.
I want to do that.
And I guess I also learned about the tower. We probably have to sabotage that to prevent. I think is that one of our objectives too. That was told to us to make
Yeah.
sure that no communication gets out. Yeah. So or the posits that maybe that's the messenger tower. We could probably sabotage that, make it look like an accident. Have him burn out himself or something.
Was it a long rest or a short rest?
Long rest. Everyone's stuff is back now. It should be anyway.
Okay.
Ready to.
Also, I'm gonna tell them I'm probably gonna set up. Who is stronger, Maud or Ederly?
They're all more or less equally strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up. I'll set up a drama between them and 2.
How many
Yeah.
captains were there again?
There are 3 or 4.
Think
Enough
4.
for
There's
plenty
Varning,
of
Mott,
one
Ederly,
early
and the last guy. I forgot his name. There's 4.
the elf one.
Yeah.
Banding hold or something?
Barhold, yeah. Barhold, yeah.
Barhold, yeah. The elf, yeah. So maybe I could get this out the way. One of them, I think we also tell them about one of them patrolling. Maybe we could ambush him on the outside.
Mhm.
And the elf probably will hit either one of the last ones to die. And did I make a trip to the alchemist to get poison?
The alchemist. I don't know if you got poison from him or not, but the alchemist is definitely on high alert now because the party attacked him while you were gone.
I mean, I don't know if he knows
Wait.
anyone else. He knows.
I never said I was part of the group,
Alex.
so I could just beat this.
Well, I'm saying he's gonna be on high alert regardless because you got attacked in the middle of the night by strangers. You're a stranger regardless.
He attacked us.
You came into his place of business trying to rough him up.
Stand your ground laws.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He was well within his rights. He owns the wand, just like the founding fathers intended.
Anyways, if you need poison, I think I can make some.
Abracadabra, lads.
I got I got some supplies I could make potions with, right?
Yes.
And with a little bit of tricks, maybe makeshift poison. No?
Yeah, I mean, there's also that sprite in the church graveyard that you could probably ask about poisonous things, under the pretense of trying to avoid them.
I mean, plays perfectly into the fact that I'm a herbalist, but
Yeah.
the story that I'm a herbalist. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
I'll go
well,
for that.
yeah. I'm not from this area. Show me all the stuff I'm not supposed to eat that'll make me really sick.
It's funny because this is the exact thing I talked about with the alchemist.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
That you tried to murder.
No, you tried to fucking murder him. I wanted to get him isolated.
Murder.
License slander.
I want to isolate him from his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to lead me to the fucking cabin anyways, so I'm not the victim. I'm the victim here.
I see this as an absolute win.
I'm the fucking victim here, man.
God.
So
Look at you.
the morning rabble starts to run around and do their daily tasks. No one comes to the house for about 8 hours, so you get your rest in. You hear there's a small amount of commotion happening in the center of town, but it dies down pretty quickly. Not entirely sure what necessarily happened.
Can I check it out?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely not.
I would use a wild shape for that.
Okay.
My seagull and land on a nearby roof or something to listen.
Okay, so give me a T20 to see if you can hear any kind of gossipy gossip.
17.
Okay, 17. So you hear somebody in the crowd, a woman, saying, "Here's the heroes of Ballantine, 100 of the finest fighting men that's ever been my privilege to see." And you see that there are actually guards everywhere. There are large criatura-shaped footprints in the dirt, and somebody had previously seen the creature as it fled through the town. So now the guard is not necessarily on high alert, but they're responding to complaints of a giant monster rampaging through the town.
Slander. Describing me like this?
don't know what shoe size you have, but this is not yours.
I think Celeste is just Michion's very thinly veiled fetish. I'm a giant woman.
No, it's not giant. It's comically large.
I'm not Kobe.
Oh wow, Burner guy does not even
Wow,
need to
shots
defend himself.
fired.
Wow, come
Hey,
on, man. Wait till he's
the,
here
the
to
shit,
defend himself or agree
the,
to it,
the, sh-
whatever.
the shit that I have to read of that man, that is not enjoyable.
I won't ask.
That,
You can roll another gossip check, or you can fly away.
Sure, why not? What do I have to lose? 10.
Okay.
That's a lot of to lose.
I'm a bird. I got about 1 hour 50 to get away from here before I turn back, so...
Okay, so you hear about Father Donegan. Father Donegan is a high-ranking member of the castle guard. So somebody kind of like secretly talking shit. It's like, I heard Father Donegan was sent here from the church after he got demoted from bishop. He got into some kind of trouble, but I'd wager he was banished to the wall.
what was that?
It's probably on Sauro's end for a moment, or Ghost. Those two.
I've been muted.
Yeah, then was probably Ghost. Anyways. Interesting. Very interesting, all of this.
Also, I didn't put the bird on there. It's up to you.
It was almost enough. Come on. I'm rolling that again.
Yeah. If you got one you already got. Yeah.
19.
We're trying to incriminate the captain, right?
Yes.
Do we get any documents or anything that we could use?
Did you really make me Doki?
Yeah.
Doki bird? Alright.
He's out there just keep bopping along looking for gossip. All right. What'd you get? 19. You already got that one, so roll it again.
I heard that ceiling bird. Where was it?
16. Ooh. So this one's important. So a woman is grabbing her children, and the children are asking, Did the prisoners who escaped from Branderskar get caught yet? And the mother is like, I don't know, kids. And she's kind of just hugging them. So people know that you've escaped.
I'm famous.
Shut up!
Look, even in another world, they already know me. As it should be.
I have a question.
Yes.
During the kerfuffle earlier when we were like retreating, did they like see me at all?
No.
Okay.
Basically, only Celeste and I made on the Alchemist hit list, technically.
Yeah.
Okay then. Because I was still just like thinking like, okay, maybe I should just like discuss with Smokey and probably Erda the possibility of like going over to this guy's house and just being like whoever's the most competent in their diplomacy skills going in there.
Yeah.
I had a question for the paladin of our DM group here.
Yep.
We're in a place that's kind of just abandoned and for sale at the moment, right?
Yes.
Sometime when the group's up in Adam during their long rest, can I go around this household looking for clothes, tethers, maybe a pair of scissors, makeup, whatever fucking have you?
I mean, the house is completely empty, but I'm sure you can find some just around town. Not a problem.
I'm gonna guess you two up because now you on a hit list.
I mean, only 2 of us technically, but figuratively the entire group is on a different hit list.
It's also like he can't go public with it because then he'll have to explain his involvement with the criatura. So that's a whole other kettle of fish.
So,
All right. One last one, and then the crowd will disperse.
Of course. 8.
Number 8.
Did you note down which ones we got already, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hear somebody, some old man. He's like, "These fucking soldiers today, worthless, lazy, completely just uncoordinated, unqualified to be there. Back in my day, we would have caught these escaped prisoners the first day. They wouldn't have escaped in the first place." Roll an insight.
I feel like if I get a sense of deja vu right now, it's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you look at this guy, you know that he's completely talking out of his ass. From what you've seen in general, these soldiers are incredibly well maintained. They know what the fuck they're doing. These are professionals.
They're not like Noska.
Yeah, no, these guys are on top of their game. Yeah, so the crowd disperses, and you're able to just come back to the manor. What are the rest of you doing while Mela's out there, Mela burning it up?
Question. You said for Ederly,
Mm-hmm.
and he's banging Mott's wife, right?
Yes.
And Mott also does that weekly patrol thing, or is it just daily?
I think Varning is the one who goes on the patrols. Let me see. Wish this book was organized in a way that makes fucking sense.
My notes say that like he patrols with 6 outrider knights, 4 of which are always with him.
Mm-hmm. That's for Varning, right? Not Mott?
Yeah, that's Varning.
Yeah. Yeah, Varning's the one who patrols.
Yeah, trying to see if trying to catch it like when Mott's there at their house, and like trying to leave it incriminating evidence that Ederly's sleeping with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe change into like a duel and either he kills him or one of them kills him, gets hurt badly or something like that.
Yeah, Mott comes home every day because he lives with his wife. So his his quarters are empty in the castle because he lives with his wife. So obviously, whenever he's at work, he's not there. So that'd be the time to plant it and then have him find it when he comes home.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, and so you got it in because you're with Caitlin anyway. It would be easy for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll make it as a disguise. Like you said, he comes on for the evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I come in like just before evening. It's just like try to talk with Kaylin. Just get to know her around the town.
Right.
But I'll excuse like going to the maybe ladies' room, and I'll plant it in their bedroom. So when he gets home, he sees that shit.
So
That would be my plan.
as you leave the castle, meet everybody else, and then do essentially the walk of shame back to Caitlin's house. She's out there on the porch waiting for him. And she's just like, "Where have you been?"
Touring the castle.
And she's like, "I'm sure," because they still have those drapes up on the window.
Yes.
And her mouth just like opens, and she kind of like just like lightly slaps your shoulder. She's like, "You dog."
I tell her you only live once.
Clearly. And she's like, "So what's new? What are you doing?"
Just trying to get the lay of the land. Just talk to her. Maybe enjoy some dinner.
Give me a persuasion. See if she wants to go out and do anything.
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. So she's got to beat a 5. Oh my god!
What? She beats it.
Got a 20, a natural fucking 20. And she's like, "Well, I mean, I'm not really in the mood for dinner and dancing, but I see desserts right over here."
Just roll with it. I guess.
All right. Urda's predisposed.
Do I need to do the trap? Damn it.
You just keep getting passed around, John. That's how it is.
I know.
Right,
It is what it is. Yes.
So Urda's predisposed. What are the rest of you guys doing?
But at least, what was it?
Yeah, in the ensuing snuggle struggle, you can put the ring wherever you want it.
Yeah, at least I told Tish what I'm gonna do, so at least to maybe
Yeah.
negate one or both the guys.
Oh, because these two are going to have target on their back at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
before I head out to do my thing. I have just like asked to just take measurements of like what they might need in terms of clothes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna head out to town and go get them a change, some scissors, or whatever I might need to maybe change their appearance a little bit.
Well, all of you individually have a circlet that allows you to cast a minor illusion on yourself. So you can disguise yourselves with that.
Well, that's like the illusion only is a visual thing. I'm going for something to make up with the physical touch. Is like they go to, oh, that's actually there.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, as an artificer, you'll have all the tools to make clothes. You just need to physically get the yarn and everything, the bolts of fabric and such.
Yeah, I've got the proficiency in it too. So
Yeah.
that's why I was going about getting, and maybe a few fucking health potions.
Okay. So I think the apothecary is at number 12. That's a smithy. It's number 11.
Oh, I do have a disguise kit. Never mind. I'm good
Yeah.
at that.
So-
Let's knock that off the list.
So you head to Master Caldwell's Cauldron. That's the apothecary to get healing potions. So as you walk inside there, you see that there's a sign that says the store is closed. But you see movement inside there. It's hurried, and there seems to be somebody pacing back and forth inside the store.
He just walks up to the doors. He sees it's closed, but he sees the movement and goes,
Just a rabbit punch in the door.
yeah.
Yeah, so just the rhythmic drumming of the door. The man kind of like stops and jerks up and looks and just sees your ears and just hears a brrrr of the fucking hands against the door. So he opens the door wide and he's just like, "Can't you see that we're what?" He just looks down and sees the tiny rabbit man. He's like, "I'm sorry. What do you need?"
Some of my friends got hurt out adventuring in gathering us some supplies. And could I trouble you for some healing potions, my friend?
He's like, "Your friends, do they happen to be about this high?" And he just makes a Mela-sized hand motion.
Or is it about the high of the?
No, the made us height specifically.
Yeah.
Because only actually half the crew is this size.
Yeah. Pretty telling question. It's like, are they about Mela's height or are they like this? And he stands on his tiptoes to do a giant mommy dommy fucking size and covered in armor by chance? Hmm.
No, they're around my size. I'm a rabbit.
He looks like, all right. Give me a deception. He's gonna make a wisdom save against your deception.
It's charisma? Wisdom?
Mm-hmm. So
Deception is charisma based. Insight is wisdom based. So what
Mhm.
The tablet I was using to make rolls on is frozen up. I can't make my deception check.
Okay, so you got a 16 and then
Here we go. Where are you?
I got it. You're good. I got a 16 for you. And then Tereth Caldwin. Bring me your sheet.
Bring me your finest potions,
Mhm.
seller.
You're a little richer. He's not proficient in insight, so wisdom. All right, no, he buys it. He's like, "Oh, good. I'm sorry. I had a rough night last night, but please welcome. What can I do for you? I'm very sorry again."
I'm sorry. Also, my condolences on your part. But let us know some healing potions or salves, whatever you might be able to spare. They got hurt pretty bad.
He's like, I'm very sorry to hear that. If I may ask, what is the nature of the condition? How were they hurt?
A few of them's got a few gashes along their ribs, like he kind of just like goes into like his list of the shirt and like not really expected to see on someone who's of the merchant, right? He's got like a few patches of fur that are actually just looking into the skin in terms of like scars. Like, you know how in like portray like the wild beast that has like the war wounds on it,
Right.
kind of like that. He goes,
He's-
it was a bit like this, but it's like the gash deep into the skin.
Yeah, so he takes off his glasses. He's like, "Oh my god, that's horrible." Hey, wait here. I'll be very quick. So he goes into the back, and you hear the clinking of glass and the bubbling of tinctures being produced. He comes out maybe 5-10 minutes later with 2 red and 2 green potions, and he says, "Which one would you prefer? This one is a regeneration potion. It'll take a little bit longer, but it'll heal them completely. And this is a." He holds up the red one. Like, this is just a minor healing potion. It'll give you just a small amount of health back totally, all at once though.
How much for both of them, if I may inquire?
He says the red healing potion is about 50 gold. The regeneration potion is about 200.
Ooh.
Like, yes, I know.
On this character sheet, I only have 15 gold. I don't know how much he would have from traveling, though.
Let's find out. 81 plus your 15.
That's not enough to get either of these, I do believe.
You can get 50. You can get the one for 50.
I'll take the 50 one.
He's like, yes, I'm sorry. I wish I could give it to you for less, but these are high quality, as you can tell.
It's quite understandable, my friend. I thank you for your kindness. It will definitely help my.
Okay, thank you for your kind words. Please, if I could be of assistance to you, do not hesitate to return.
Most appreciative. And look around the apothecary. Do I have see it means like make some my like not necessarily I can't make the potion.
Mhm.
Like some healing herbs and stuff whatnot that would just induce said effects.
Are you trying to look around and see what he's using to make the potions?
Yeah, like something where it would probably be cheaper to get ingredients versus get the potion.
So you broached that conversation with him, and he says, "Oh, please, if you wanted to make the potions yourself, that's completely fine by me." And he points you to the church, which is number 6 and number 7, and he's like, "There's a delightful pixie there that watches over the tombstones. Ask her for help, and she will definitely take you into the forest and show you what needs to be picked and what is safe, not safe."
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks at you a little bit, and he says, do you know how to make potions? I warn you, like, this is not as simple as I make it look."
Let me just side eye my proficiency really quickly.
Right.
No, I do not. I have carpenters, disguise, forgery, jewelry, smith, thieves, tinkers, weaving, and wood carving.
Wow, that is a right palette though.
Yeah.
I'm a merchant. There's a reason.
Yeah, so he asks you very basic potion making questions, and you're just completely lost in the sauce. And he's like, I'll do you this small favor then. I'll give it to you for half the cost if you can provide me the material components. How does that sound?
I'll take it.
So he's like, take the red one. That one's free on the house. Bring me the potions, and I can make you whichever one you want, the green or the red.
So I just for clarifications, do I get that gold back then?
Yeah.
Okay. How much gold was that? Because I already removed it from the sheet.
Let me see here.
You had about 96 gold.
Yep, 96 gold. Yeah, so you have 96 gold total. Round it up to 100 just so it's an even number. Fuck it. We ball. Okay. So you're on the quest to get herbs. What are the rest of you doing?
Raymond kind of gets tired of waiting around and decides he wants to take a stroll just to
Oh,
check around the perimeter, see if there's anything else that could be useful for this plan that is being devised.
All right, where specifically are you going?
He just kind of want to walk on the outside path,
Okay.
just to kind of see like if anything pops out to him.
So we'll say you go this way, up and around. So
Yeah.
number 2, I think, is the inn. We verify.
That was the end.
Wait a second.
Pretty sure.
We have plans?
Yep, Lord's Dalliance. So as you pass by the Lord's Dalliance.
Sorry, Mitri was like, "We have plans." I feel like Mitri and I are on the same wavelength right now.
So as you pass by the Lord's Dalliance, you see a large group of people have gathered around there. You're kind of being jostled back and forth between them. And roll, give me a d20 roll.
Who?
Oh, just
Everyone?
Raymond.
All right. Just,
No, because I would like to go there too.
Okay.
Should I give you a roll as well, or
Yes.
should I? Actually, no. I'm not going the direct route because I'm not really one. As we established, I'm not one character for stealth. Not at all.
All right.
So I'll stay back for that. I'll still be there, but stay back for just a bit.
Okay. So you got a 14. Let me find the rumors.
So that we're basically in the morning of day 3 now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, this is actually super poignant. So, as you're passing by here, you hear a large commotion, and some guy like bumps into you, and he's looking directly at you, but he's talking to somebody that's on the side because he just got bumped by you as you're walking through the crowd. And he just says, "These dwarves are a thieving lot. I heard one of them was caught picking a man's pocket."
These what?
He was caught picking a man's pocket.
No, these what?
Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Dwarves. Okay.
The dwarves.
The weirds.
Those miners.
House.
So Raymond hears this and he gets closer to like hear more of the story if they're telling more of this.
All right, roll an insight.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Give me a second.
Hello.
Hi.
No.
Sorry, I was just thinking connection crashed. What happened?
It says he's lying.
Okay.
Everyone is dead, and you killed them because of your negligence.
Yeah, check the chat.
Do you not feel any? Do you not feel any shame?
Okay.
Do I have the time to get up and go to drink?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so Raymond, you realize that he's not telling the truth. He's probably just drunk and angry or whatever.
Yeah. So Raymond, I guess, kind of comes up and says, "Did you get a good look at this, Jorf, on how they looked?"
So the guy looks at you and he's just like, "Who are you?"
Oh no, it's another newspaper situation.
Oh
no!
Oh, I was just passing by, but I may have seen this dwarf that caused you the trouble.
He's like, "It's not one, son. There's all of them. All of them are thieving bastards. Coming in here, stealing our stuff, stealing our gold."
Oh yeah, base.
Do
Running our
you normal?
crops. Hmm?
Do you normally have so many dwarves coming in town?
He's like, no, clearly, no. They're here to fix the tower, or so they say.
Fix the tower. Do you know? I mean, where they're coming from, or who's paying them?
He just looks at you dumbfounded. He's like, who else? The castle. What, do you think they just showed up randomly? Oh, just don't mind if I do, sir. I'll start fixing your castle for you, sir. Yeah, they charge them. They're paying for them.
Of course. How silly of me to ask. Well, I will certainly keep an eye out for this dwarf or dwarves causing problems.
He's like,
Thank
they're
you.
not hiding, son. They're right there. And he just points at the dwarf workers. I know who they are. I'm accusing them publicly of crime. It's not a mystery.
It's not rocket science.
I understand your frustrations, dear sir, but I only merely was listening and wishing to aid you, but it appears you already have it handled. So I will move along.
You can aid me by getting out of my face, random person I just met today.
You can get out of my face, random citizen.
So Raymond like kind of just walks away and I kind of like keeps an eye on the dwarves so that and waits for the guy to like
also suspicious of the dwarves now. I like it. Face.
So
What happened? I'm so confused.
I don't know either.
Raymond started a race war between the dwarves.
Consequences again. It's like we're the dwarf gang.
No.
We're the stone dwarf gang. What the fuck?
So, Raymond, you're looking into the Lord's Dalliance where the guy opens the door. He's like, they're right there. And all the dwarves are just eating and having a regular meal. Like, they're not bothering anybody.
No. Like,
So one of the dwarves looks up at you and he just kind of confused, staring at you as this guy's like frothing at the mouth, like, they're damn dwarves.
oh fuck.
This is the next newspaper moment.
So the dwarf that looks up to him and Raymond kind of whispers to him. He's like, I know he's just saying filth. Would you mind telling me your side of the story?
So the one of the dwarves gets up and starts like walking towards the door. The other dwarves kind of like just hold him back. And in Dwarvish, they're sitting there. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
Let me check. What do I
have
speak?
deja vu. I'm having a deja vu.
No, God, not again.
Oh no. Someone speak
A
Dwarvish?
language of
Shit's entire ass.
I can speak Dwarvish. Raymond can understand.
Oh, outstanding.
Smokey can too, but he's not there.
Yeah.
Erda can too, but you know she's also
Did
having
everybody
dessert.
take Dwarvish since
Yes.
that moment?
Yes.
Knowing Dwarvish. Didn't even expect to freaking use it. Just
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, merch.
It worked. Yeah, so the dwarf that's being held back is just like, you piece of shit, quit telling lies about us. You know we haven't stolen anything. Like, they're sitting there just like two dogs on leashes pulling at each other. Like the guy inadvertently being held back by you because you're in the doorway looking at this guy and the dwarf's holding back the other guy. So, I mean, what are you doing? You're in the middle of a race war.
Let it happen. Let them fight. Let them fight. I was like, Godzilla, let them fight. Let's do it. Let them fight. We're evil, remember, let it happen. Chaos.
Raven, he just kind of, I guess, gets out of the way for a moment, but he wants to talk to one of the dwarves to see what's
You get out of the way, and that guy comes in there. He's like, yeah, and another thing. So a huge bar fight ensues.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
The man walks inside there and smacks one of the fucking dwarves. The dwarves are no longer restraining the guy who's being restrained. So now there is a melee in the streets. They're fucking fighting in the streets by fucking Streets of Rage. It's a problem.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, no, it is a very serious problem you have created.
So
just
So
perfect.
Raymond decides, you know what? I'm just gonna split, and he goes back down to the street. And he's like, there's probably gonna be some guards coming here, so I don't want to be here.
Fair enough. All right.
Well, that is great. He can go because it's time to do something even better. Since everyone is now somewhat distracted, it is time for me to take the horse away. As such prestigious steed of start, I don't know, would be perfect for the leader of this group.
What are you talking about?
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? This is like fucking Breaking Bad moment. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're like 5 kilometers away from the stall.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
It's like, Celeste, what the fuck are you talking about?
Celeste, it's time to cook.
Oh,
fucking
God.
Christ, people.
It's perfect.
This is a team-based game. Everyone's just like going crazy chaos now. It's just like chaos.
Everyone is just on their own fucking page. Pay attention. Yeah, so fucking Raymond, give me a stealth check to see if you can slip out of this bar fight unnoticed.
Bar fight. Brawl.
I just picture they fail and it's just one round.
Oh Lord, he did.
9.
Oh, come on. Yeah, so as you're trying to slip by, one of the random guys is like, yeah, brother, help us out. So we are locked in a skill challenge now. So Raymond, you need to get 3 successes before you get 2 failures. So some guy's like, yeah, I see they knocked you back. That's why you're trying to run away, but don't be scared. We're here with you, brother. And then just kind of pushes you back towards the dwarves. Using only your skills, explain how you're going to escape the situation. Only your skills, no spells, no attacks, no powers, no fucking warlock abilities. Skills. It is a skill challenge. I don't have to explain it every single time.
So, to kind of get the dwarves to I guess both parties to back off, Raymond kind of just starts yelling to try to intimidate them, like to get out of the way, basically.
All right, describe the intimidation.
He mostly is just like, you crazy town folks and these short people, get them out of here.
Short people.
Short people. He just makes it worse. He just makes it.
All right, roll intimidation. Let's see what happens. Oh no! Oh no, that's fine. Wow, you got pretty good intimidation. All right.
Yes.
I just saw the 5 and I was like, ah! Oh. Like, all right, you midgets, you regular people, cut it down. And they're like, huh. Guys yelling at us. So they're like, well, they started it, both pointing at each other.
Damn, I was hoping for a fucking tavern brawl. Oh, well.
I mean, they are brawling. They're currently stopped because Raymond's in the middle. Like, you guys stop it. So yeah, you passed the first one. So now they're sitting there like, hey, well, they started it. Now the lines have formed once again. They're doing that thing where they're just like, chest thrusting at each other and pushing, but they're not fighting still.
So for that moment while they're kind of
like the Crystal Skull, remember?
Stop
when
it.
like the ones with the jocks and the
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was a hilarious one.
All right, what Raymond?
So while that brief moment happens, Raymond's gonna look around for a spot that he can kind of just like get out of the crowd, basically.
All right, what skill are you gonna use for that?
Perception. To look for a place to.
Okay, yeah, give me perception.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're sitting there navigating your way through the crowd, telling everyone to calm down. And the last one, like they're touching. What would be nose to nose, but there's a huge height difference. So they're kind of sitting there, the humans towering over the dwarves just flipping them off.
So he, the last one I'm gonna use is deception. I'm gonna, it might be performance, either one. But basically, I just want to kind of like light him, like, don't worry, I will. get someone to help you guys both, but I'll be right back. Just keep at it. So is that more deception or performance?
I mean, are you going to get somebody? It's performance. If you're not, then it's deception.
I'm not going to get someone.
So deception then.
Okay.
Outstanding. So, God damn it. So you're sitting there and you're like, all right, guys, everyone keep it cool. I'm going to come back with somebody. I'm absolutely 100% coming back. Don't even worry about it. So as you do that, you turn and very quickly try to skedaddle on out of there. That's Ederly. Where's he at? Barhold. Okay.
Well done. Not bad.
Yeah, fantastic. So as you try to leave, you bump into somebody, and this person puts a hand on your shoulder. Raymond, you have never felt such grip strength in your entire life. You feel like you could crush your collarbone on accident. And he's looking down at you. It's the elf from the castle, and he says, "Very well said, young man. I appreciate you mediating this dispute of sorts. If you would, just wait right here. He is not asking." So he walks out. He walks inside there, and everyone is just inspecting their belly buttons. There is something's happening on the floor that they're really into. And he closes the door, and you see like the door like bowing in and out. There's like cartoon puffs of smoke coming inside there, and all the humans just kind of just like walk single file out, and the dwarves are just kind of like sad eating at the table. So he turns to you and he says, excuse me, young man, I've never seen you before. Who might you be?
Liar.
What, liar already? Liar.
I just came into town and I was trying to visit this inn to get a meal, but clearly, as you see, there seems to be a situation. Does this happen often in this town here?
He says,
I
no.
thought it was known for being peaceful.
Absolutely not. You heard correctly. This rabble has been an unfortunate side effect of the construction in the castle. Normally, Alden Cross is as peaceful and serene as you are heard. I'm very sorry this is your first experience with the town, young man. I can assure you, it is not normally like this. However, and he puts his hand on your shoulder again, just that heavy hand. You're like, mama! And he's just like, I can assure you, someone of upstanding moral character, such as yourself, were to find yourself in trouble, please, call on me.
And what name should I call?
So he's carrying a halberd with him. He puts it in the ground, and he says, I am Captain Samuel Barhold. I am not difficult to find. And he looks over at the castle, and it's like gleaming.
This is giving me All Might vibes.
Basically, I have arrived.
Well, he's one of the guys we have to kill, so yeah, he needs to die.
Well, don't worry. I'm working on it. There's something happening.
Sure, okay, I believe that.
Well, you have demonstrated your ability to control the situation quite gracefully and effectively.
He's like, please, your flattery. It is too much. However, there is much to do. Barhold away!
Barhold away!
Yeah, so he's just like, yeah, if you need anything, let me know. I'm glad you did not participate in any of that tomfoolery. Starting a race war would be a bad look for your first day in town, young man. Keep your nose clean.
Of course, I completely agree.
So he leaves with his entourage.
Suck up more to him, and you're creating a vacuum.
Creating a singularity. Yeah, so Barhold heads off in this direction. So if you wanted to patrol elsewhere, you'd probably have to go down this way where you just came from, or you could just follow behind him. You could be like the guy from Oblivion. Biazora, it's the champion.
I'll probably go the other way because I don't want him to think that I'm following him.
All right.
I will follow him, very, very obviously.
All right, perfect. They put him back on the map then. So, Celeste, you follow behind him, not even trying to hide it. Your gleaming armor, a beacon of your station. And he turns around and he says, "Oh, farewell. Matt, what are you doing here, young lady? What can I do for you? I see you are following me most conspicuously."
Oh, I'm just strolling throughout the village. Just, I guess, inspecting someone that might be of a worthy challenge to a duelist like myself.
So the captain kind of just like puts his hands on his hips and he laughs heartily. He's like, "Ma'am, that is illegal. We can't do that."
Not with deadly force, do not worry. Just, I am from a far land, searching far and wide for people that might spar. Dueling is kind of a passion from my far lands.
So when you
So I'm
mention
searching
that
for
it's
some.
not to the death, his countenance entirely changes, and you feel a menacing aura. And he says, "Oh, a friendly match between contemporaries? Is that what you're asking me for?"
Now you got it.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Challenge
Where is it?
accepted.
Dead. Fuck! Shit. No. Destiny. No.
Galil felt a disturbance in the force.
Your inner Mokoko, no, but no, you have to be strong. Like you take a step back before fucking like kneeling, and you're like, "Huh, I see, I finally found a worthy opponent." And he's kind of just staring down at you like, "Yeah."
I did my destiny save.
Yeah, absolutely. So he says, "Gather your entourage and whoever is with you, and meet me in the castle fortnight from now. We shall prepare."
I will give it to them.
Fortnight is 2 weeks,
see
so if you want to speed it up, you can.
Does Celeste know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will remember. I'm not that forgetful, I think.
Totally forgets about it.
He extends his hand out to you for a friendly handshake.
Oh, obviously, Celeste obliges. Finally, someone that sees real worth.
Quite literally, all of the entourage that are surrounding him are just doing the anime side character thing where they're like, "Holy shit, the aura is impressive." It's just quite literally like that thing where they zoom out. There's like a dragon fighting a tiger. That's what they're seeing. Celeste, you're incredibly strong. You're incredibly powerful, and you have seen and bested many challenging foes. You feel this man is on a level all different from his own. Like this guy's a beast.
Ooh, interesting.
Somewhere in the corner. Check the mute chat.
Hmm?
Mela somewhere in the corner.
when they agree, it's like this.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same.
Absolutely. Yeah, so he's like, you've got 2 weeks. Gather your men, do your training. You'll be granted access to the castle to train, to spar. We'll give you one of the captain's rooms. We'll make a show of it. Give the town something to cheer for. How does that sound?
That sounds exquisite.
So while he's still holding your hand, he pulls you in close and he says, "One last word of warning, I will say. Not that I suspect that from you, but if you are up to no good, understand that it will not go well for you."
Oh, don't worry.
Not that
Everything.
I suspect you, but I suspect you.
I'm just
do not
speaking
worry.
from an abundance of caution. We have had inmates escape from a high security prison. I don't know what they look like. I just know that they're incredibly dangerous, and while this town is safe, I'd like to keep it that way. Is everything in agreement with you?
That sounds perfect. Who knows? Maybe I might just have a challenge before our little duel in 2 weeks. Oh, that's timing.
So he kind of just like flicks her nose a little bit. He's just like, Be patient. Don't cheat on me now. And he just walks away.
Don't worry.
As he leaves, your knees kind of like buckle together, and you're just like, fuck.
We'll be fine.
All right, Galil, what are you doing?
So it's Petra, Grumblejack, and I still in the house, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go explore, but before I do that, I'm just gonna turn to Grumblejack and say, you know, for what it counts, you're the only person in this group I respect. And then I'll leave.
Grumblejack was reading a book, and he takes off his tiny glasses, and he's like, "I respect you too, my friend. Be well."
That he's probably wearing upside down.
Absolutely.
I mean, Grumblejack saved Celeste's life. I mean, he's a good boy.
He always has been.
Grumblejack's a good boy. Always has been.
Did you find any corpses in the prison? I don't think you will find any corpses in the prison.
Definitely not. He's not in the way you found him originally.
Because Grumblejack is a pretty good house cleaner.
Absolutely.
Anyways, like my idea was to just kind of like head on west and walk by like the what's his face's apothecary there.
Okay. So enough time has passed where Smokey is heading towards the church. So you see this man. He's turned the sign back to closed. He was just helping the rabbit man, but you see him kind of furiously like moving back and forth inside the apothecary.
Alrighty. I would kind of assume at this point that I'm like, okay, it's a little bit too hot right now to even consider approaching this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the time, so just like, if I can be inconspicuous and maybe overhear something, that's fine, but otherwise keep walking. Can I do like a perception check on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of patrol around the house, just try to find like an open window or a cracked door or something, and you hear him talking to what sound like somebody on a phone call in a wind tunnel. So the voices that he is talking to are not clear to you, but you hear him saying like, "Please, I just need more time. I'm sorry, I didn't know I'd get caught this early." And the voices are just, and he's like, "No, I know who they are. I will find them." And the voices just kind of just dissipate, and he's sitting there grabbing the edges of his table that he's been writing on and just breathing heavily, sweating anime fisheye lens on him.
Okay, that is certainly information. But I think I'm gonna stick with my initial assessment that it's not necessarily a good idea to try to talk to him right now.
Got it. So you attack him, get him.
You know, that didn't go so well, and I did just chew out everyone else.
It's different when I do it.
Well, Galil, it's better if two assassins take him in, not like two like people trying to brute force it.
Yeah.
I did not try to brute force anything.
Sure, I believe you.
Brute force that ass whooping. All right.
At this point, yeah, I think Galil would just want to like saunter around the town, maybe up north and back east, just to get the general like feel for the tone of what's going on in the town.
Yeah, so you do a complete circuit all the way around the town. Just do a lap, leisurely strolling around. So you've been to 19, you've been to 17. So as you pass by number 17, actually, you realize that it's a farmhouse, and you are very small. So an old woman walks up to you, and she's like, "Son, have you returned?" And then she comes out and just sees that it's you, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You gotta just like look sad.
Sorry for the misunderstanding, miss, but is your son missing?
She looks down and she says, "No, he's just grown up. You look just like him."
That is a very, very insulting thing to say about a human son, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say Galil is a hideous goblin. He's just small and green.
Galil is the fact that he's green. Green is already kind of an insult to the person she's referring to.
I mean, Violet didn't say she was human.
I mean, even if she was human, she's just saying he's small. I remember my son being small, and you look just like him.
Pretty sure no goblins on this town except.
Yeah, everyone here for the most part is human. The dwarves are the only ones that are here, but they're brought in from elsewhere to work on the tower. So if you ask her, what do you mean by that? She's just like, oh, I understand that you're green, but I mean that you're small and you're plucky. Like I remember, and she just tells you about her son when he was younger, how he'd run through the fields and go out on adventures, and he's like, I think his swords, and she like does like air quotes, are a little bit less lethal than yours.
I see. Like, is he a guard now? Like, what is he doing now? Like, why isn't he visiting?
She grabs like the hem of her skirt and she's like, well, he's an actual adventurer now. Then I'm very proud of him, but I miss him. I haven't seen him in a long, long time.
I see. Well, I find myself out and about frequently. What's his name? Maybe I could contact him if I ever happen to see him.
Okay, so his name is Alan.
Alan these nuts.
The fuck is a kilometer? And she's like, yeah, no, his name is Alan Iverson.
I see. And your name would be?
My name is Edith Iverson. And she's like, and my husband, Jasper. And Jasper's in the back, like, cutting logs, just doing farmer shit.
I see. Well, I don't know if that will ever happen, but if I happen to see him, I'll let him know that his mother and father miss him.
So she's still like kind of just like nervously fidgeting around, and she's like, "Would you? Are you hungry? We're getting ready for supper."
I see. Well, I don't particularly have anything good to be doing now, and I could eat. So that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. So her face lights up and she gets very excited and she runs and goes to get Jasper. She just ushers you into the house and just legitimately, wholesomely, just cooks you a nice anime detailed meal. It's probably some of the best food you've had in a long time. And she just tells you stories all about Alan and
You gain 5 temporary hit points that last you the entire session.
You gain 5 hit points and 5 inches to your waistline. You know what I mean? God damn. So, you got to undo your breeches to sit down. No, so she's sitting there feeding you, you're actually genuinely having a very good time. You're like in an OVA beach episode right now. You're just getting flashbacks. You're just having a good old time. So when the meal is done and everyone's getting ready to leave, she's just like, it was wonderful to have you here. And obviously, you said your name at some point, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Galil.
But she was just like, please, Galil, you are always welcome here. And she kind of just like rustles your hair a little bit. She's like, and if you have friends, please, we'd love to have them.
That's very kind of you. I will keep that offer in mind.
So she kind of just smiles and goes back to whatever she was doing. So now you're sitting there full of food. You got a chicken wing, face all full of gravy.
Like, wow, that was fucking weird. I don't know if I trust that. It was too wholesome. It doesn't happen.
They're actually a hag.
There's copper everywhere.
Now, wouldn't that be funny?
Wait,
Yeah, no, legitimately in the thing, they are just a nice old couple, and the mom misses her son.
Oh wow, this is just okay. So like everyone's off like causing problems, and I'm just having a wholesome day.
Yeah, you're just having a mukbang and a nice day's Galil's day out.
It's like, you know what? After all the stress of last night, I deserve this.
Galil still wears his sunglasses and that very nice cap.
I should bring my good friend Grumblejack back here.
Oh my god.
No one else. They don't deserve this.
Like, why is he so big? Like, he's Dutch. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He's built different.
He's constructed alternatively. Number 12. All right, so number 12 is the smithy, if you wanted to stop there.
No, that doesn't seem particularly important to me right now.
Okay. And then 6 and 7 is the church and the church graveyard.
I see. Can I do like a rudimentary like investigation of the church? That seems significant.
Okay. Give me an investigation. Also, are you good for time, Sorrow? I know you got that thing later.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Like
Okay.
it's not until like I've got like 5 hours, so.
Oh, okay, perfect. We'll probably go for like 1 more hour then, just so you can get time to eat and sleep. And oh my god!
Oh shit! Galil's on point after that meal.
Exactly.
Game the perk well fed.
Joseph is just like,
The meat of champions.
Yeah, so Galil, you sit there and you get the full 3D scan of the blueprint. You know the foundation. You know the architecture major who made it. And you're like, God damn.
You know what race made it. That is even more important.
Absolutely. No, so you look at the church, and yeah, it's a very finely constructed church. And I'm glad you stopped here because you run into Smokey, and you run into. Fuck. Oh yeah.
Run into back.
Run into back.
Just look at Smokey, being like, I thought you were meant to prevent fires.
Fire is bad.
So as Smokey and you, Galil, approach the church, the church bells ring very loudly, and the doors open, and doves fly out like a John Woo movie, and you hear the heavy clump of plated feet, and an imposing man stands in front of you both, looking down through like the slits in his helmet. He just looks at you both and says, "Hi, how are you?" No, he says, "Oh, my children, what can I do for you? How can I be of assistance?"
Alchemist actually pointed me this way to help me find some herbs.
He says, "Oh, yes, please. In the back there, in the graveyard, talk to the little pixie girl. She can assist you."
Thank you, current sir.
Her name is... Yeah, her name is Giggling Jenny. I forgot that, but that's her name. Giggling Jenny. Jenny. So, Galil, this man stands there and he's like, "And you? Are you also looking for herbs, young man?"
Looking for what? If I'm looking for a young man?
Are you looking for herbs, comma, young man?
Oh. No, I was just out, for a stroll, working off a big meal, and I saw a bit of fire had happened here, and found it a bit odd that something as serious as like a town church would be burned down like this.
He kind of like looks at the ground, takes off his helmet, revealing a long flowing head of hair, and he says, "Yes, terrible work that we had a we had a run-in with Asmodean cultists many years ago. They thought that burning the stone would burn the faith, but unfortunately for them, and fortunately for us, that was not the case." He's like, if you want to come with me, and he lures you in, or motions for you to come inside.
He lures you.
Yeah.
Lures you. Hey, you got the church?
Father of local church lures small boy.
So if you follow him inside the church, he points out a bunch of stone coffins, and he kind of like knocks on them, and you notice that like when he knocks on them, they're not empty, and he's just like, "Yeah, we found the individuals responsible and buried them inside the church they themselves desecrated. Isn't that neat?"
I can certainly appreciate that kind of work, Father.
Like, absolutely. It's more of a show for the faithful, but yes, it's one of those things. The Mitran faith is very strong. kind of just stands there swaying his arms side to side. So,
Just like okay.
so yeah, so he's like, well, I will be on my way. I'm heading back to my duties in the church. If you ever need a shoulder to lean on, you can call on me. I am Father Donegan, by the way. And what is your name, young man?
Gileel.
Khalil. I'm not familiar with that name. Where do you hail from, if I may ask?
Nowhere in particular. I'm an orphan.
He takes that very seriously, and he kneels down next to you and puts his hand on your shoulder. Unlike the other captain, this is like an actual gentle thing, and he's like, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the loss of your parents, but if you would be willing, you'd always have a family here with us."
I'm trying to recruit you. Please join our cause.
Gileel's just a little bit overloaded from the general kindness of people today. Like,
He's
what
like,
the fuck?
Yeah, he says, I understand it's a lot to take in, under, no pressure. But if you're ever hungry or need a place to stay or need a few coins in your pocket to make it through the day, just know the Church of Mitra is here for you.
Alrighty, that's appreciated. Just thinking, like, remember, I'm evil. How do I take advantage of this man?
So if you don't have anything else, he just puts his helmet back on and he tromps towards the castle. You see him pressing his face against the glass, and he's like, "Galil, you see what they're doing in there? Like, that doesn't bend that way. Oh my lord!" He keeps on walking.
God.
Smokey, you're inside the graveyard with Giggle and Jen, eh?
They ever give me the name, or they just say Pixie?
Giggle and Jenny.
Jenny? Jenny?
So you call for Jenny, and eventually she just kind of appears like on the side of you, like an ASMR video. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, you called for me?
Yes. The alchemist recommended you. Said you could help me find some herbs to make. I believe it was a regeneration potion.
So she's like, "Oh, of course, absolutely. Do you have the things to pluck the herbs and all that?" That's okay. Take your time.
Did it not come through?
Nah.
He says no. That they would probably help him out with that.
Well, he can make the potions for you, but you still have to like pluck and carry them back. She's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Come with me."
Yeah.
So she takes you to the back of the church, and there's a set of gloves. And she's like, "I don't know if they'll fit your little rabbit hands." And there's a basket, a couple of glass jars, and she's just like, "That should be good enough."
He pulls out a bit of rope, and he just kind of, you know how you wear gloves that are too big up for you, just kind of force in and tie them down.
Yeah. Her little mittens on. So as you're getting ready to leave, she's like, "Follow me." And as we quickly pass by, Father Donegan is like, "Galileo, I feel like you had something on your mind. You wanted to ask me."
Oh. Well, first, like, I wanted to, like, can I, like, tell that this guy is strong?
Yes.
Okay. But it's just like, so Father, forgive me, I for prying, I kind of noticed that you're a rather powerful man, and I'm just left kind of wondering, like, what you're doing in this small town with a burned down church.
So he kind of like laughs to himself, and he says, "Well, truth be told, between you and I just got bored of the big city life. You're right, I am quite powerful. I am very strong with the Mitran faith, and I want to help where I can. Being in a big city, you don't get to have encounters like this, you see. I'd be on a schedule. I'd have to have meetings and bless churches and all these smaller things. Well, they're important, I agree, but they're not really my calling, if we can call it that."
I see. That's fairly understandable. shit. I can see why a man like you might want to escape all that. I know that like even in the faithful that the higher up things can get muddy and political.
He says, "Oh, it's dreadful, truly."
Alrighty. Well, thank you for staying and answering my questions. I see that my friend there is off to complete his task. I might need to help him with that.
He's like, "Oh, please, don't let me stop you. Father Donegan, away."
Shit. I was hoping I could get him to spill the beans on why he was banished.
Well, if you mention it, he just tells you, "No, I was never banished." The people in this town like to talk. Thankfully, not all of them are. Not all of them are members of my flock. Some of them come from outsiders, from outside like yourself, and some are a lot less polite to be around, if I can say so.
Certainly so.
Without further ado, I'm gone.
Goodbye.
Was
So
he
yeah,
actually?
I figure at this point though, Galil just wants to go with Smokey because Smokey is new to him. He still doesn't quite trust him, and after all the bullshit, he doesn't want more problems.
Right. Trying to get your S-Link up with him.
Yeah, don't want Smokey like waking up a dragon in the woods or some shit.
So Smokey, Galil, and Gigglin' Jenny all go off into the forest. With Galil's human-shaped hands, you just kind of hand him the gloves. And Jenny's like, "Yeah, this will be a lot easier now that you actually have hands." So both of you give me nature checks. I'll roll for you, Smokey.
I've got it.
You got it? All right.
Sheet's up and running now. It was just
17 from Galil.
Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Just pointing it out.
I know that guy.
17 plus 3 for a dirty 20.
Outstanding. So GMO 20. So Jenny is just like, outstanding. And you guys spend however long, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, just running around grabbing the roots. And she says, "Yeah, no, the healing potion stuff is very common here, but thankfully very few people get into injuries or get into accidents. So it just kind of it flows everywhere. So the main thing is, making the actual ingredients themselves." So you guys spend a good quality of time grabbing the things, hand them back to Jenny, and she's just like, "Yeah, and if you ever need help for anything, let me know."
Is this like the only patch of where these ingredients grow?
She says, "Oh no, they're everywhere. It's just the closest one to us." So she points to the one directly next to her, and she's like, "This is the one I use exclusively for the alchemist." But yeah, no, and all this green grass here, all different types of herbs. It's just directly next to us right here.
Make a nature check on the exclusive alchemist patch.
Okay.
I think that looks like it's something. You know Where was I? My brother came in to ask what we were having.
Roll an investigation on the patch.
Investigation, not nature?
You can do both.
I'll do the... They're both the same, so it just works either way.
Yeah. Combine it.
13 plus 3 for a 16.
Okay. Yeah, so you look at the patch, and I'll just count that as your nature as well, since we're the same. Yeah, I mean, the patch is no different than the outside patch, outside of the fact that like this is the patch outside of town are just wild grown herbs. These are organized into rows. They're labeled properly. There's a small fence to keep people out from stepping on them. But there's functionally no difference between the wild stuff and this stuff outside of the organization. There aren't like special hidden herbs or anything there. They're all right there out in the open.
Okay. Let's say, something special here. He's brewing a mighty brew.
She's like, "No, he just pays to keep the herbs and everything here. So we work out an agreement. I'll work with you guys for free because you're doing all the work. I'm just telling you where the stuff's at. But I maintain these particular herbs, so I keep them growing all the time."
Just you managing this garden.
She's like, of course, there's nobody else here but me.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll have the big folk help me. Like, I can't move a plow, but once everything's planted and everything, I can do all that myself.
I thank you kindly for your help and assistance.
He's like, think nothing of it. I'm here 24 hours a day. Let me know. I'll come back now.
Well, I'd like to ask you, like, you perform this kind of service for other people in town?
She's like, I mean, not really. No one really needs these kinds of things outside of the alchemist. I mean, occasionally I'll have somebody that gets a boo-boo, can't afford to pay for it, so I'll help them go make it. But other than that, no. Are you interested? Church could always use more gold.
No, that's all right. Thank you, though.
And she's like, all right. And if you need work, I mean, same way. Church could always pay more gold to help have more hands. Join the cult.
Yeah, he just quits. After today, he just quits being an assassin. He's like, fuck it, I'm a farmer.
Let's settle down with a nice farm.
Are you
sure
want a
there's
job
an
too? I
Are you
can't
sure
push
there's
a
an
plow.
anime about the cat that became a farmer?
Yeah. He's reincarnated as a farmer. Oh, are you gonna go with him, Galil, to the alchemist? Or are you going back to Grumblejack?
Yeah, I'll go with him to the alchemist.
Okay. So, Smokey, you come back to Tereth, and you proceed to hand him the herbs. Again, the door is locked, but he sees your ears, and he's like, "Oh, my friend, welcome back." And I see you brought someone else. What can I do for you, young man?
Tell him. I'm just here with him, helping out. We've got a couple of injured friends.
He says, "Oh no, are these the friends from before that you mentioned?" And he points to Smokey.
The very same.
Yes.
He's like, "I'm dreadful. What happened?"
It was a tragic plow incident. But like bunny people, they're a little hard to miss. Sometimes they get a little, peckish and they're out in the field.
He looked like he's covering his hands and he's trying not to laugh. He's like, "Forgive me, please. I'm sorry."
I give him like a faux, like offended look, but keep quiet.
So yeah, he just closes his eyes and just laughs behind his hands, and he's like, "Please, my friends, make yourselves at home." And he just goes and starts making the potion. So he says, "Okay."
Just got ran over by the tractor.
Yeah, just a backhoe just took out a rabbit like my leg. So he says, "Oh, I needed that laugh after the days that I've been having." Oh, but he's like, "Please, make yourselves at home, and I will get to work on this." So he gets to work and.
It was back since that's how poor Johnny died.
Oh no.
Can I just kind of casually mention while measuring his reaction? This happened and it was tragic, and even though it could have been avoided, that sometimes professional misunderstandings occur and people get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not always the end of the world, and things can be worked out.
So he kind of looks at you. He's gonna make an insight check. Insight is what, wisdom?
Yes.
So he's just like, yeah, no, I mean, it's totally understandable. If they're in that field, you probably should put a fence up or something.
That is very true, but it sometimes there's a break in the fence and you're not quite sure. Accidents happen.
Let me see.
It would also help if people started watching where they're plowing.
Jesus.
True.
Damn, hit him.
The big blow.
So Tereth is like, yes, I can see how those kinds of mistakes could happen if people were careless.
Precisely so. Like, our friends were hurt, but, we'd still... Working things out is in the best interest of all parties.
So he nods. Okay. Yeah, so he nods and he's like, huh. Well, as you know, I am a healer, so if your friends want to come by the shop sometime, and maybe I can tend to their wounds, and we can mend their fences, as it were.
It's really a good thing.
Can you heal Lefty's foot? He's not Lefty anymore.
What's up, Smokey?
He can heal Lefty's foot. He's not actually Lefty anymore.
God damn it. There's a whole hidden conversation happening, and Smokey's just like, I got a rabbit foot.
It's lucky.
Terrible.
No, I said, can you heal Lefty's foot? Because we can't call him Lefty anymore.
Oh no. Give me an insight check to see if you understand what's happening, Smokey. I love this roleplay, by the way. Don't ever stop.
And if you know any necromancers, we could get your help with Johnny too.
Oh no.
That is a solid
18? Yeah, so you're picking up what they're putting down, but you're trying to do the Disney approach and alleviate it with humor. Mm-hmm.
Diff.
How tall was Jack?
How tall is Grumblejack? Grumblejack's in a half ogre, so I think he's like 10 to 12 feet tall. He's a large man. He's a big boy.
No, please.
How high was the wall?
What wall?
The
Wall.
the entire the castle wall. Just make
No, don't stop.
the wall's higher than Grumblejack by a lot.
I want to know how tall. Okay.
Let me find
Nope,
out.
stop.
You trying to make an Attack on Titan situation?
How
Or?
tall's the wall, damn it.
Leave the castle alone.
Why?
Because we already get into this castle.
I want. Let me have my thoughts. Okay. I want the numbers.
No.
It's about 100, I think is what it is.
Okay.
We need all the shorties on this team to get 3D movement gear.
Right. I mean, you technically have that with your hunting hawk.
I know. Well, I mean, like, just imagine that with like a grapple hook that he can just fly around with.
I mean, all your magic items are going to level up with you and like how you use them. So that's something that could definitely be taken into consideration. Whereas like someone's getting out of range, hit him with a grappling hook and repel right to them. What? Nah, you ain't getting away from me. Yeah. God damn it, the Colossal Titan. Can you cast in large person? I don't know how big it would make him.
Double his size. I checked.
Oh, it's like we don't even need to invade the castle. We just drop Grumblejack on it.
Yeah. You could shrink him with Tish and then enlarge him with fucking with Mela and just make him a colossal titan. Like, oh
no, we do the Ant-Man Thanos thing. We send him into his butthole.
hell yeah.
No.
That's my job.
You've eaten worse, Grumblejack.
Oh no.
You've eaten a guy's ass.
Like groceries. Like, ah. So yeah, so Terrace is like, yeah, no, I'm willing to make amends and mend fences here, and I think we're on the same page. Well, at least you and I are on the same page. I don't know if we're on the same book. Looking at Smokey.
Oh yeah, did Smokey did he pass the check?
Yeah, he knows what's going on, but he's doing the Disney approach where he's just alleviating tension with comedy.
Nice.
Something. Every depiction of the Middle East countries in a Hollywood movie.
Oh, Smokey's our comedic relief black guy.
Absolutely. That's my mama. And the credits roll. Yes. So he makes you the green potion, you pay for it, and he sends you on your way and closes the door. Mela, what are you doing? Yeah, you haven't had any screen time this whole show.
I'm just in my thoughts, basically, trying my best to plan anything that will probably never work. So yeah,
Yeah, tackle him shilling birds.
After my excursion with as a bird, I of course returned to my party.
Hey guys, I'm a bird.
What that bird doing?
Okay, so for the people that already returned, it's like, okay, they don't know. They know we escaped. They don't know who we are.
Right.
The entire town knows we escaped. The entire town doesn't know how we look like, though. Pretty sure.
The only thing that would give you away is if anybody saw the Forsworn, or the Forsaken Fs branded into your arms. Other than that, there's no other way of knowing.
Is it always on the same side?
Yes, I think it's always like the left arm, unless you don't have a left arm.
Alright, makes sense.
Poor lefty.
It's yeah. I don't have much to say. So much time, and all of it I spent plotting, and I don't have anything to show for it.
Alright. So Tish is going to have an adventure where she goes to the tavern after the brawl fucking ensues. All of you have your rooms. She talks to the dwarves. Let's see what information she gets. $14. Oh, we just heard that one. Oh, okay. So she gets told a tale of the church in the castle. Apparently, there's a miraculous choir that is always singing, and the church, if you are a good person, will grant you wishes and things like that. So it's a popular destination spot. So she knows that the singing is probably the Archon. Comes back and hands you that information that everybody knows. Right? Who's doing what now?
I guess for me, I just like being like, okay, like we need to get Celeste and Erda back here. I've got information because unlike some people, I investigate before I act. Just giving Mela mad side eye.
I investigated my best interest. Okay, I did my best. I didn't just run in there.
Look, you found a mystery hole and you stuck your hand in it. Don't get defensive when you get bit.
That purple clad bitch was the one who attacked us, not me. So shut up, would ya?
Yeah, whatever
No.
you say.
She's like, no.
Raymond, as you're patrolling around the town.
I would like to grab Lily by the throat, just casting savagely.
So as you're walking by, Raymond, you just see the cloud of fists and feet that is your party. You're like, I'm gonna go over here.
It's funny
Yeah.
because who said I'm attacking him more than once. I'm just grabbing him and crowning savagery. That is just my hand getting claws, nothing else. Then have to.
You murdered him. You just got monkey claws.
One monkey claw.
No, all of them. You killed him. He's dead.
Casually put my like palm on Mela's waist so that like the hidden blade is visible.
The tension is palpable. Get a room.
You want to rethink that?
You want to rethink that, and just
Lasse, why are you trying to mac on every character in every game? You're out here just you're a horn dog. Raymond.
Yes.
Please, my subordinates. What are you doing?
You're across the city.
My subordinates.
You're across the city. I don't want to take anything from you.
All right, hang on. Make sure. Yeah, it's Erda. You don't belong here. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Celeste? There she is.
Right.
With the guy.
Yeah. Put her back. Okay. Yeah. So Raymond, you passed by, just doing what Khalil was doing, also just kind of casually walking around town. You cut through the grass at number 9. Number 9 is
number 9.
It's not number 9 lodge. It's not detailed on the map, but number 9 is this whole area here is like an open air market. So there are stalls that get brought up during the day and then collapsed at night. So you see a bunch of cool knickknacks and paddywhacks. So as you walk through, someone mentions that the what the hell is this place called?
I don't mean to interrupt.
Hmm?
The meatery with
I just wanted to give a quick heads up. It is storming. It looks like the storm hurricane's rolling in.
Okay.
So if I don't respond or I disconnect, it's probably messing with the router.
Yeah. No problem.
Just so y'all have the heads up.
Oh, good. So you yeah, you are the storm that's approaching. So you walk over to the Timian Meadery because apparently they're having like a big like blowout sale kind of situation to celebrate the coming of the Bardic troop that's supposed to be here in a couple of days. So they
talking about you guys.
They serve freshly hunted meat like deer and fowl. They have their own beehive, like their own actual colony of bees. So they make the honey for the mead in house. They flavor it with local blackberries. They have their own individual drink. It's incredibly dark and purple. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the owner of this place is a man named Falric Timon, and he just likes selling mead. So the place is absolutely fucking bumping. Everyone is just getting fucking drunk right now. Everyone's partying, having just big old like deer shanks, just ripping them off like a cartoon. And as you walk up to the place, a woman, an elfin woman, is just like, "Oh, will you be joining us for dinner, sir?"
Why, yes. I can't resist such wonderful cooking. What is this that I'm smelling?
And she's like, "Well, that," and just like points at somebody's food as he's devouring it. And she's like, "That right there is fresh caught deer, and we have a wide variety of venison options. We also have a even wider variety of fowl." And she just points to like this huge wall where all these like ducks and peafowls and everything are just like hung up. And she's like, "Yeah, if you want it, we got it. There's also fresh mead," and grabs a cup off of another waitress as she's walking by and wafts it under your nose, puts it back on the tray. Totally smooth and slick with it.
I cannot resist. And this is all you're making, or who is the wonderful chef behind these dishes?
She's like, "Oh no, I just wait tables, sir." And you want the owner? That's that guy over there. And she points at a gnome who's just absolutely going nuts. He's fucking throwing out meat. He's cutting lamb shanks. He's doing the whole thing.
Raymond kind of under his breath, he says, "Great, more short people." but then he quickly smiles and he's like, "Please send the compliments to the chef. What do you suggest? I will have your finest dishes."
She's like, "Well, the finest and most expensive." And she just points at another waitress carrying this enormous like deer ribs essentially. She's like, immaculate, fall right off the bone, fantastic. Could not recommend it highly, but it is expensive. And looking you up and down, I don't know if you can afford it.
Perhaps you have not heard of my wondrous fame, but I'm pretty sure I can. Are you from this town? I'm.
She says, "Yep, born and raised."
And do you always have such festivities?
And she's like, "Oh heavens, no! This is only because this band of merry men's coming to the castle in about 2 weeks or so."
Ah, I see.
Everyone's getting real excited. Everyone's pumping money in here, and money goes out to buy more stuff. It's a circle of business.
And we forgot 2 weeks is a fortnight.
Translator's note.
And I've noticed quite a lot of attraction to this. Is something happening in the castle that everyone's preparing for?
Well, yeah. The merry men are coming. From what I heard, some random knight fighting one of the captains.
Ah, yes. I believe I have met your most noble captain earlier today.
She's like, well, I mean, yeah, he's a local legend around here. Ain't no one beating him.
I would be surprised if someone does. Now, could you kindly show me to where I can try these dishes?
She's like, right here, and points to a chair.
And I say, he nods and says, "All right, I will wait for your return with these dishes."
All right.
Oh, and how much was the cost you had mentioned?
And she says, well, for this venison rib rack here, let's see, it'll run you about 47 gold.
47 gold.
Holy fuck.
Parent. Apparently my gold has disappeared from my character's sheet. So I
Yeah, 66 gold.
Why, thank you so much. I will order that right away.
And she's like, of course, and I'll deliver it to you right away. Pinches your little cheek. And she just disappears into the crowd. So while you're sitting there, the crowd is absolutely raucous. You've been bumped into several times. A couple of times, people spill a small amount of drinks, like not directly on you, but like on your cloak, on your shoes. Like people are getting crunk in this motherfucker. It's outrageous. So give me a d20 to hear any gossip.
Just a d20. All right, there you go.
Okay, number 6. Oh, perfect. So one guy puts his hands over you, Raymond, and he's like, ha! Ye merry men are coming to town, and that handsome William Marcus Marlowe is coming with him. And you believe it? The Bard of Barrington. Here. They're doing the Fall of Amberlin. I can't wait. He's kind of just shaking you around. He's like, I can't wait, man.
The Bard of Barrington. Okay. You can't wait for this bard.
You're like, hells yeah. You know how rare it is for someone like us to see something like that? It's art. It's culture. It's art.
Yes. So then this would be the first time he's come to your town?
Yep. Hopefully not the last, but not since I've been alive.
Well, I certainly see why your town or this is in such high spirits.
Absolutely.
And what kind of songs does this bard sing?
He's like, the bard doesn't necessarily sing. The bard puts on plays. They're doing a huge production. The Fall of Amberlin.
I see. And well, I will definitely have to see if I can get admission to this play.
He looks you up and down. He's like, you? Ha! No, that's just for the castle, my boy. But us, yeah, us here in the upper crust, we got this. Give me an insight.
Insight, okay.
So you're looking at this guy up and down. He doesn't look much better off than you are. He's probably just talking out his ass because he knows that you're new and you don't know who he is.
So he says, so if you're so excited to see this bard, I'm sure that he kind of like starts whispering, like, some people have a way to peek inside the castle to watch this, right?
So he kind of just gets low to you and he's like, you didn't hear it from me. But yeah, as a matter of fact, we got a plant on the inside that's going to scry it for us. We can watch it right here in the tavern.
I see. And if a interested wanderer were to search for this person, how would he find them?
It's like, well, I ain't giving out company secrets, at least not for free. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll find somebody that might point you in the right direction. You interested?
I am.
So he flags somebody down and gets a piece of parchment and ink, and just kind of writes something down to you, folds it up, and he's like, "Yeah, if you got any further questions about the scrying plan, here." He just hands you a note.
All right. I glance at the note, but I don't read it entirely, and I just pocket it away.
Yeah, when you try to open it, he just kind of like pinches your hands together to keep it closed. He's like, "Not here, fool."
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a secret note.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was just checking to make sure it was like actually a note, and then but he didn't read it, so he just
he can just draw like a dick butt on there and hand it over to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, there's an actual like name and an address on there. So the whole rest of the rest of that night goes on pretty uneventfully. If you want, you can listen to more gossip, or you can get up and leave.
More gossip.
All right, give me a 20.
All right, let's see. Where is it? There we go.
15. You've heard that one? Roll it again.
All right, here comes another one.
19.
Ghost is gone.
Yep, I got DC'd. Okay. Roll it again. You heard that one too.
No.
17. Again? Sorry.
Okay.
Running low on
Right.
ones you haven't heard.
All right.
You never know it.
You heard that one again? Roll it again. God damn.
Apparently, I've heard everything.
Yeah, you've heard. Okay, so this one's a new one. So, another guy, not the first one who gave you that note, but another guy leans over to you and he's like, "Hey, man, do you know who Mad Martin is?"
Mad Martin. I'm afraid I do not. Is this someone I should be looking out for?
He's like, no. He's like, yeah, from what I hear, Mad Martin, right? He's a guy that lives in the watchtower, but I hear he's like a bird man. Like, he talks to the birds, lives with the birds. He's crazy.
Crazy.
People say they see him out in town, but I've never seen him.
You've never seen him, and what makes you bring him up today if you've never seen him? Has he done something?
So when you ask about it, he kind of looks confused. He's like, "Oh, my bad, man. No." So he points, towards the window. He's like, "See all those birds coming in and out? Something big's happening, man." I was just thinking of Mad Martin.
And is that the same tower that the dwarves are fixing? I hear.
He's like, "No, it's a different tower in the same castle. The dwarves are like building like a catapult or something, man. It's crazy." No, but Martin lives up there, and he points to like where the birds are coming in and out. It's just a giant rookery on top of the castle. It's like normally we don't get that much traffic, so I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of shaking and moving.
Yes, it seems like you have a quite a festivity coming to town. Are you excited for this Bard of Barrington yourself?
It's like, hells yeah, I am. We'd never get to see some stuff like that, much less afford it. But we got a hookup. We're doing it for free.
I see. Well, I will certainly look out for this Martin if he is to return to town. You said you haven't seen him yourself, but do you know when people normally see him in town?
He shakes his head and he's like, "Nah, man, he only comes into town for like necessities and stuff. But like, I hear he's a bird. That's crazy." How is a bird feeding other birds, talking to birds? What does he buy it with? Bird coin? Man.
Yes, I have seen bird creatures on my traveler, but nothing as what you describe.
Give me a performance check to see if you could explain what a bird creature is. Okay, so you have just thermonuclear blown this guy's mind. He's like, "Man, I was thinking," and he like again grabs like a piece of paper off of something and just like doodles. and he thought it was like an actual bird with like a bag around its neck. He's like, bro, a bird, man. That's whoa. He's just, but his entire life has been made right now. So he's walking around talking to other people. He just gets up and starts showing people this bird that he drew.
But before he leaves, I want to ask him: are you perhaps partaking in any substances to make yourself what is the term you use in this drugs?
He's like, what? No, man. I'm drunk, bro. Like the fuck?
Drunk.
He's like, why you got some? You looking for some? What's the deal, man?
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you do someone who is selling some, I maybe would give them a visit, but I think I'll be quite alright.
Oh my god.
It's always sunny. The gang buys meth.
Are we sure Raymond isn't related to not Aragorn?
Jesus Christ. This entire episode has been an absolute fucking train wreck, and I love it. So, Raymond, you return back. We'll catch up with Erna. So, Erna, after you absolutely fucking just pretzel Caitlin Mott, you leave the tainted evidence, and you're free to wander around the town.
Man. You said Varnhold was. Do I still see Varnhold? This is like after a couple hours after that interaction with him and Celeste.
You would not see him. He'd be walking down. I mean, maybe if you saw him, your windows would be fogged. If you know what I mean.
Ah.
He's like just walk up to her house, but he's doing whatever, patrolling around.
He's making his way downtown.
Walking fast. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pages fast and he's homebound.
Yes. So yeah, so you're free to wander. Wait, where are you going?
Where's Tish at, by the way?
She is with Grumblejack.
At number 5?
No, they're at number 19. I just moved them around so I wouldn't lose track of you.
Yeah. I'll just go back and report to Tish and just update her and stuff.
Okay.
And did I tell them about that tunnel I saw at the castle too? Which probably is partly connected to the inn.
Yeah, so that's probably the most important thing. So you catch everybody up to date on what's going on with the castle. You all individually have heard stories about there being a underground passage inside the inn that will lead you into the castle, or do you confirm that you know for a fact that it's true? You didn't go down into that hatch, but you have a pretty good guess as to where where the two are connected. You also gave everybody a lay of the land, more or less, of like the floors that you saw and visited, so you could formulate a competent strategy.
I tell them probably Galil, we probably will need help. Probably we'll sabotage it and like we'll try to do the plans and not like one go, but in paces.
Oh, please, please, please. My subordinates, my dear friend.
Erda just ignores
follower.
the purpled one. And just talks to Galil even more.
I
probably
have a better idea, but it would basically deafen the entire party.
Think fast, Chucklenuts. There is so many that you can all, well, give it your best to try and sneak into the castle, or, as it's established by me, Celeste the Great One, essence of excellence, we can get into the castle completely without anyone questioning it. Because give it 2 weeks, and I have a duel against one of the captains. And he did not just say that I was going to get in, but my entourage as well, meaning you.
I will also look at Celeste and tell her, yes, you will put a party of 8 people, not including, you can't bring Gumblejack in there. You expect us to destroy everything when the whole castle full of people, not even trying to weaken them down?
I mean, at the very least, you
Yeah.
provided a distraction. Like, while everyone's focused on you, we could go in through the other entrance.
Right.
No.
And also could.
Or also tell that I know different ways to cripple them without resorting to your one grand task of attacking 1v1ing the guy and getting your ass kicked for fun.
Maida's just sitting there drinking.
I mean, I will just look at Galil, like Galil teamwork. We can systematically destroy this place over a couple nights, and
You
we can have
should.
this duel.
You should stop straining your little head so much.
Violet, can
Mhm.
you give me dimension? Can you give me dimensions for the castle? Specific dimensions for a certain spot.
I'm not sure. I'd have to give you to him a bit later, but I can look him up for you. Why?
Yeah. I wanted to know how big the gates were again.
I don't know if any of that stuff's even listed. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. What's your plan? What are you trying to do?
I'm cooking. Okay, let me cook.
All right. I'm just asking what you're cooking.
Okay.
I mean, you should let the DM know what you're cooking. At least DM him.
You're right.
It's like, this is hilarious.
Because I'm looking up what I can basically do.
Mhm.
And yeah, the only real problem that I see is like portcullis
Mhm.
on I assume both sides.
There's only one, yeah.
The main one that I saw.
Yeah,
And the
'cause
other side is just no gate at all, just the
yeah,
one.
I mean there's a gate on the side leading into Ballantine, but that's to like prevent people from inside the castle leaking out into the town. But the major portcullis is the one leading to the Savage North because they don't want the bugbears and shit to come in.
Yeah, which we ever told everyone we can destroy.
Yeah, that's the only reason I need dimensions because I got I'm pretty sure a 20-foot cube in any direction might do it.
Yeah.
Then I have a plan. As a druid, I've been flipping through my spells the entire session. As a
Okay.
druid, I know the spell Erupting Earth, which is, for all intents and purposes, 20-foot cube of churned earth and stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't I tell you not to strain your little head?
I cast
And I
spell
think
armor.
everyone is.
Shut up.
I think everyone's ignoring you right now. So.
Yeah.
I'm better. All right, so that's what we'll call it for today. And then we got a bunch of shit done. So now we have several plot hooks and ways to implement them. So the next time that we play, hopefully we can start the assault on the castle. What's up?
No. I was gonna say, sorry. Are you okay with that plan really quick? Just we'll talk to Galil and try to like set him up with that.
I am, but also, I just wanted to also dig into this other option of
Yeah. No. Just saying because I don't want the purpley man to talk too much and lose my train of thought.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all plans can be executed at one point.
Yeah, you have 2 weeks.
No. Yeah, we have more than 2 weeks. So I'm just saying it's just pull him to the side like in game wise.
Yeah.
And what does Smokey do? What character is Smokey? Is it Ranger, Druid?
He's an artificer.
And it's but even better.
Yeah, this team is pretty stacked, so it's gonna go pretty well.
So yeah, from now on, I think I'll keep Erupting Earth prepared.
Yeah.
Because this is actually pretty good 3rd level spell.
Would that like destroy it or just like keep it from like?
It's it doesn't say anything about structures, but I'm pretty sure a 20-foot cube of stone cannot be cut through by a portcullis.
Yeah, definitely not.
That easily.
Or if they drop the portcullis, you just fuck up the stone, and now 20 foot of stone is gone from the portcullis.
And I mean, it's also just difficult to rain until cleared away. It does not stay for an amount of time. It can basically stay unlimited.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna go to the ending soon screen. Call it here. All right, so.
All right.
I'm Violet Paladin. These have been my friends, and we will see you guys next time.
The only hook is that I need a piece of obsidian.